Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 Raven. Hello, Rich. Hello, Sean Redfield isn't me. I don't know who it is. If it's not you, I don't know who the hell Sean Redfield is. Hello, Martin, Vegan Felek, Jason, Linda. Nice, Linda, you found it. Brett, Martin. A lot of cool people already. Vegan engineer. Um, we're already here. We're three activists already. It's cool. It's a cool day. I love it. I love it when there's a lot of activists. You can't help but love the fact that there were so many that were doing activism together. It's just nice. It's just nice. I can't I can't lie. I love it. I love it. I'm still setting up the signs. I'm a bit late. Sorry for that. A lot to do today, but I am here. It is warm. It is cool. It is, well, it's not cool if it's warm. Warm, it's the opposite of cool, isn't it? Oh, Jade is going really hard on this guy. That's pretty cool. I love it. She's got 3 questions. I might try to use the same experiment, but I need to ask her again what the 3 questions are. So Jade is the hardest. I'm somewhere in the middle, and Christopher is the softest. So we got 3 types of activists today, everyone. If we don't make some people vegan, it's gonna be insane. Remember to tap that screen, everyone. Welcome people on TikTok. Hello people on YouTube. Wait, I hope Chip or Chipka? Chip, I don't know what you mean by that. Jade, just shoot this guy. That's amazing. I gotta go to her. What was happening there, Jade? That was amazing.
Animals are not someone. No, they're not someone. Um, hey, I'm here with that chip guy. Look, it's that chip guy.
Hello.
Yeah, he says that animals are not someone. They're not individuals. And he works 9 to 5, so that's why I can't treat him as a breast milk resource.
Okay. Well, wait, what are the 3 questions that you asked? Because I want to use them also.
The 3 questions I asked are, do you think it's wrong to exploit somebody?
Okay.
Do you think it's wrong to treat someone as property?
Okay.
And are animals someone?
Okay, love it. Do you think it's wrong to exploit somebody? Do you think it's wrong to treat somebody as a property and our animals as someone? It's Jade, yeah. Jade is there. She's doing it on TikTok. I'm here. We're all doing social experiments today. It's the interesting street. Yes, Raven, it is the interesting street. Where are you in Amsterdam? I'm in front of Reguliersstraat. Well, colloquially called the gay street. I thought work was exploitation. To some extent. Chat is saying hi to Jade. My chat is saying hello to you.
Hello, chat.
Jade is saying hello back. Okay. That sounds like slavery. Yeah. There's a lot of commonalities between what we do to animals and slavery. Damn, Christopher is also really fit. It's kind of weird because we're all together, but let's see. Perfect weather today, not too hot or too warm. It's like 27 degrees. It's a little bit warmer for my taste. I think 25 is perfect, but I can't complain. I can't complain. It's still good weather. Still damn good weather. I feel like Jade is gonna take all of the people. How are we today? How's the vibe? Pretty good, Felek. It's hard, like after yesterday's slaughterhouse, I feel like it was kind of it's hard, it's hard to to get there to see how the animals are treated. You gonna take that one? What happened yesterday? Yesterday, B12 Baby and I went to a slaughterhouse, chicken slaughterhouse, and it's always so hard when you go there. It always takes me like a day or two until I get back to normal. It's a sad stated affair about how we treat animals, and yeah, not loading. I hope it is working. Are you watching the live of our President Trump? No, thank you. No, I'm not watching any of that bullshit. Jip has a B12 babe deficiency today. Jake, that's funny. Because she's no longer here, yeah. I guess I do have that. Funny. Yeah. This whole month I've had several activists come over. It was very cool to interact with a lot of people, but I'm also a little bit, like some activists were nicer than others. But I miss having a bit of privacy locally, I won't lie, but still cool. You wanna say hello, Mr. Karmic Breath?
Hello, my friends. Where's everybody from today?
Always asking them. Where are you from, everyone?
Japan.
Damn, that's cool.
Hajimemashite. Earth. I love it. Wisconsin.
Everyone here is from Cornwall.
That 70s show. Turkey, Poland, Florida.
That 70s
Austria.
show was in Wisconsin?
I think so.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Pennsylvania. Let's go. All right, question for the anti-vegans. Do you think vegans are wrong about literally everything, or do you agree with any vegan points at all?
That's a good question, huh? Pennsylvania, Poland. Dziękuję, Felek. Dziękuję. Nigeria. Nice. Well, if you're having trouble in Nigeria, just use Animal Justice 21.
Vegans not wrong about everything. Thank you, Rose.
You're right for the most part. Kinda are, it's true. It's a curse,
Not
really.
anti-vegan, but I do have an answer. I agree with your point that it has similarities to slavery. Appreciate that, Batman. Thank you very much for your humility.
Yeah, that's always good to see. There are a lot of similarities, it's true. Damn, Jade's gonna get all the people today.
Yeah. See that.
Hello, does everyone have a static screen with no sound? I hope not. I hope you get sound. I mean, some people already answer where they're from, so I'm guessing they do get sound. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Have a good weekend?
Yeah, weekend was nice. I forgot it already.
You forgot it already?
Not that I partied or anything, but just. Oh yeah, I did party. I went to a music festival on Saturday outside Utrecht.
You guys want to have a conversation?
You went to a very different party with a bunch of captured animals I saw.
Oh God, that was horrible. Yeah.
Props for.
You want to go to a slaughterhouse? That's not nice.
Not much of an impact. My philosophy is to go to a place where I feel there could be progress to be made. And And in a city that banned meat advertising, that's capturing a bunch of travelers from all over the world who are world traveled and open-minded, I think I'm going to have more productive conversations than people whose entire livelihood depends on disagreeing with what we have to say.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, question for everybody. Do you believe that it should be legal to donate unlimited amounts of money to politicians?
Obviously not, right? No way, and people believe that shit. What city is this? This is Amsterdam, Netherlands. You guys want to have a conversation?
Pardon?
You want to have a conversation?
Conversation today now. I'm just walking away.
Sure, no worries. Have a good one. Does eating vegan ass make you half vegan? Well, veganism is not a diet. It's not about food. A lot of people think it is about food, but it is not. It's about respecting the rights of animals. It's pretty easy. Food is just one of the major ways in which we exploit animals. It entails a diet. It requires a dietary change, but you know, you want to have a conversation? If we lived in a world where we cooked and ate women, then being a feminist would also imply a dietary change. But it's not about that, is it?
Did Anya go back to Berlin?
Say that again?
Did Anya go back to Berlin?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, she did yesterday.
I'm gonna go to Acro on Friday. We'll have my friend bring your sweater.
You're going to Acro on Friday?
Yeah.
Wait, what time?
4 p.m.
Maybe I'll join you for a bit.
Yeah. You saw all the photos I shared with you.
Yeah.
You did really good.
I might join you for like 30 minutes or an hour,
Yeah.
because on Friday I have like a really tight schedule, and
Yeah.
I finish at 4 p.m. and I was thinking like maybe if I join you for a bit would be also be cool. Yeah, I saw the photos. Really, really cool.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that card too. It was very nice.
Want to have a conversation? How do they milk the almond for almond milk? They don't. What do you mean? Does chip muscles make you feel a different way? Oh, yeah. What do you mean my muscles? Look at this guy also. Christopher's also got them muscles.
I've not been training.
You do look muscly, huh?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I haven't been training. If I had been training consistently, my God, man, I would look like Nimai Delgado. Or,
You should. Why aren't you doing that then?
I know. Get lazy. Fortunately, being a high-protein vegan, it's quite easy to just maintain a nice figure.
That's true. If you're holding a sign, and then this one here, then it's just nobody's gonna come. I'm just hanging out. If I don't care, then this live stream is just the same as any other. I mean, obviously, it's just another live stream. The question is, what do you want to do about your values? Is it really okay to exploit innocent animals to that? So, should we be exploiting others? What were the three questions? I already forgot
There's a
them.
lot of people in town this week for Pride.
A lot of people, huh? Yeah, well, the Canal Pride Parade, that's a really big deal.
That's
here.
Saturday, right?
Yeah, yeah. What are you doing then?
I got invited to some party.
On a boat? On a boot?
No, I think it's in some complex that overlooks the parade or something.
Felix says you look like you're good at calisthenics.
Oh, bedankt. I mean, I switched from lifting weights to doing more body stuff, body resistance. So I wouldn't presume to call myself a calisthenics person quite yet, but I've been doing a lot of wall handstands and yeah, just hello.
Hi, do you want to have a conversation?
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
24. Are you okay being live on YouTube and TikTok?
Sure.
Okay. You wanna come? You wanna do it with me? You wanna come here so that you're in view? We're just asking people some questions, getting them to think a little bit.
All right.
Maybe come a little bit closer.
Laura.
Laura.
A little bit closer, Laura, so that you're in view. Thank you. What's your name?
Laura.
Sure. Oh, sure, no worries. Laura, I'm Chip.
Hi, Laura.
So Laura, we're here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Animals. What kind of animals?
Animals in general. Just animals in general.
Does it make a difference?
Well, I feel like if you eat animals, you cannot really say that you like them, right? So
Yeah.
I would like to say that I love animals, but I also eat them. So.
Okay. Okay. Do you think we should be respecting animals?
Depends on what kind of animals, I think.
Okay. So which animals deserve respect and which animals don't?
I mean, what is respect? Like just
You know,
not killing
respecting.
them?
I would say respecting their body autonomy is a bare minimum we could ask of somebody.
I think you should respect animals, but I feel like everybody says it, and then still people kill animals. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like difficult.
So what do you think we should respect animals?
Well, I think the politics should change the laws in order to make us respect animals, right?
So you think people should be forced to respect animals?
Yeah,
So we shouldn't respect animals. You think we should?
yeah. I
Respect
think I think they should change it, right?
Okay. Okay. Do you think it's respectful to, as you said, to eat animals, to force them to slaughterhouses, to kill them?
I think maybe if you just kill them yourself, it's maybe more respectful. Than if
But
you
is
do-
it respectful to kill an animal when there's no need for it?
Depends. If you're like in a desert and you don't have any food and you see an animal and you have to kill it to eat it.
Yeah, but
Then
when
you-
there is no need, is it respectful to kill an animal?
Well, depends. If you have an iron deficiency, then maybe you need iron, which you cannot get from the diet from plants.
The question is, say you don't have an iron deficiency, say you're
Oh.
not on a desert
Oh,
island,
okay.
say none of the need is there.
Yeah, I think then you shouldn't really eat that much animals. Yeah, personally, I also don't eat a lot, but I still eat it, but I just minimize it.
Wait,
you know?
not that much, but some.
Yeah, I feel like if you eat it like once a week. I
So
feel
killing
like,
an animal once a week is respectful, even though you don't need to do it.
I feel like it's a bit extreme is to say never do it because then people will not do it.
But if we tell
everybody
people
just-
to never kill women, is that extreme? Or should they kill a woman once a week?
No, but like people say that don't kill women, but then they still do it.
Yeah, but you don't say
So-
people should be killing women once a week, right? You don't say I feel like people should be killing women once a week. Or it's extreme to
No,
tell
but-
people to not kill women.
No, but people just see animals as not as intelligent as people.
I'm sure there are humans out there who are just as intelligent as other animals, and I'm sure you know that, right?
Yeah.
Do you think we should kill some of those people?
I think some people, like criminals and stuff.
Oh no, innocent people.
Oh, innocent people. Well, I don't really understand the question. Like, do you think like animals should? I don't know what you want me to say.
Do you think we should kill animals when there's no need for it? Not animals, one animal, one single
One
animal.
animal.
There's an innocent animal out there.
No,
Should we kill
no,
them
no,
if there's
no.
no need for it?
If there's no need for it. You mean it doesn't matter what kind of animal?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And you mean like on a mass scale, or do you mean like hunting?
One animal.
One animal? No, I think that's not necessary.
So it's not necessary, but should we kill them? Is it right or is it wrong if we choose to kill them?
I feel like it's not right to kill them, but now at this point we're so desensitized to it, and it's happening for over thousands of years. So we're so desensitized to it that we know that it's bad, but we still do it.
Yeah. But
You know?
being desensitized to it isn't really
True.
it's just another issue.
True.
But the fact that
That's why politics should change it.
but politics would only force people to do it, right?
Now the politics they also decided that like the legal age is like 18, right? Otherwise like weird stuff would happen.
Yeah,
So-
but that is forcing people to not, to allow people under the age of 18 to
Well,
whatever.
if there was a vote to outlaw animal-based foods, would you vote yes or no for that?
oh yeah, I would vote. Yeah, I would
You'd
vote.
vote yes?
Yeah, to like not.
So no milk, no
Yeah,
eggs,
so
no meat.
no milks. No. Only if maybe if it's like eggs would be if it's like bio, how you say it, ecological, like if they have some kind of normal life, which is of course very expensive.
But they don't have that. No chickens have that.
Well, they do have like I said organic.
No
Free
chickens have a
range?
normal life. All these
There's no
chickens.
correlation between organic and quality of life of the animal. If you
Really?
buy, if it's in a grocery store, they live brutal lives.
Yeah.
But if it's not but if it's organic,
If it
free
came from a
range.
grocery store, they had a brutal life. Investigators, journalists, they have broken into these places that are marketed as free range and cage free and organic
Yeah.
and pasture raised.
In the
They break
US?
all the countries.
They're all the same.
They film them. They show drones. They do all these things, and they've repeatedly shown that the animals are being tortured and brutalized. These industries, they think you're stupid, and they lie to you about everything, and they take your money and they laugh at you. How does that make you feel?
Well, I would have to like see it for myself, of course.
It's there.
But I feel like you have at Eco Plaza, it's like an organic supermarket. You have like a QR code on the packaging, and if you scan the QR code, you see like a direct video of like the animal.
You live in Amsterdam, or do you live?
I live in Amsterdam,
You live in Amsterdam. Do you
Yeah.
know how they kill chickens here? Biological chickens also.
but you have like biodynamics.
Yeah, do you know how they kill the chickens here? All chickens are killed the same way here.
No.
I actually sat in front of the slaughterhouse yesterday.
But is it a normal slaughterhouse?
Yeah, they put them in a gas chamber.
In a gas chamber?
Yeah, do you know why they put that?
No.
Because they can kill as many as possible. So it's because of demand. Because more
Yeah.
people ask for it,
Yeah.
then it's the easiest way to kill a lot of them. And they put them in CO2 gas chambers. When they ingest the CO2, they start panicking and they start feeling a burning sensation in their throat. So they feel pain and panic.
Yeah, that's
But
awful.
even if none of that was happening, even if we shot them in the head, is it really justified to shoot an animal in the head when there's no need for it? They had, let's say they had
No.
a nice life as you claim. Is it really okay to take that life away from them? You don't need to do it.
No, but I feel like nothing will happen unless that the laws can make rules. Like
Well,
I
you
say,
can
yeah, no,
change.
it shouldn't happen, but then it will still happen unless the people in power change something about it.
Do you think you have no impact? Do you think your choices have no impact?
Well, I feel like I have impact in the sense that I'm buying a lot of vegetarian options and vegan options.
But you also buy meat. When you buy meat, do you
I don't
think
really
that
buy
does all
that
have
much meat
impact?
actually.
But when you buy it, do you
Just
think
when I
that
go out for dinner, then I eat meat, but I never like buy it for myself.
whenever you do dinner, I don't know, restaurant, wherever, do you think that doesn't have an impact?
I feel like it's better that a lot of people eat less than a few extremist
But
vegans.
that's not. I get that. But do you think
Yeah.
that when you choose to buy that one time, that doesn't have impact?
It has impact, but I
Okay.
feel like it's still better.
So stopping
than
would
not-
also have impact, right?
Yes, but that's for me. That's kind of like the extreme. It's
It's
either
extreme.
vegan
Wait, but
or
you
it's,
just said that it's
yeah.
wrong to kill an animal if there's no need for it. So how can it be extreme and wrong at the same time?
Because we have to be realistic.
Realistic. And realistically speaking, you cannot choose something else.
I feel like, realistically speaking, maybe it's not very durable. Like, I've had my vegan phase. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've tried to be vegan and stuff, but I feel like, for me,
What brought you back from that?
because it was really, I don't know. I feel like sometimes, what brought me back? Yeah, I feel like I just got exposed to so much meat, I guess. So
But what about the animals? Because being vegan means respecting the rights of animals. Like,
Yeah,
have you ever
but-
considered respecting their rights?
yeah, but I feel
But
like
there's a but when it comes to respecting the rights
Well,
of animals.
hold on. So I'm just curious. What got you curious to try being vegan?
more like environmental,
It was more environmental.
more environmental, I think.
So you care about the climate? You care about the environment?
Yeah, I would say, because otherwise I wouldn't have done it. But then, like, I feel like the bigger companies are polluting the most. You know?
Wouldn't it
Depends.
feel better to not do business with them when there's other options?
What do you mean?
I mean, we don't have to do business with these companies that are destroying the environment and killing all the animals.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like you had the phase, so you had the interest there before.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So what would I'm just trying to explore why it was a struggle. So it seems like you were surrounded by people who were just still eating dead animals, and maybe
Yeah.
it just seems super
yeah.
easy
I
to go
also
back
like
to
the
it.
term dead animals.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really like what vegan people also said. Yeah,
Well, I mean, calling it meat
They
is a
are-
euphemism. It's
I
for the
know.
benefit of the people who
True, I
enjoy the
know.
meat.
It
It's
is
not
there
for.
that-
We're not
True.
like there's no motive for me to
True.
call it what it's
True.
something simple.
Yeah, it's
No,
the
I've
flesh
thought
of the
about it a
animal.
lot actually.
I mean,
and also,
that's all part of the propaganda, right?
Mam, weet je nog toen ik vegan was?
Ja,
Ja, dat was een fase, hè?
als dat de nummer is dan.
Yeah. No, I get it, but I feel like we kind of. Yeah.
You feel like what?
Maar afspraken hebben.
I feel like it's maybe just better to let it go for now because we kind of have to go
Okay.
and
How many more animals are you gonna abuse going forward?
Ja, ramen afspraken.
yeah, we do have to go right now actually.
Right now, it's impossible to answer this question.
It's
Ja,
just,
fijn.
Until-
Je hebt te go.
Yeah, you cannot possibly say a single word before you go.
no, I can say that people shouldn't eat meat. That's what I say.
So you shouldn't do it either.
No, I also shouldn't eat meat, but I feel like it's better to minimize it as much as possible.
No, it's better to stop.
We have to
Okay,
go. We have
we have
appointment.
to go there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Injustice
Thanks.
needs to stop.
Yes.
Capture some content.
What?
I'm gonna try to.
Okay,
About
go
my
for it.
cameras.
Go for it. Go for it. I'm gonna be a bit more harsh today. I'm not gonna.
Because of the animals, because of what you saw. This
Yeah, fuck, man. I don't like it. People coming up with excuses. Hello, everyone. Remember to hit that like and subscribe if you're enjoying the conversation so far. Double tap that screen on TikTok. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit, a little bit more punchy today. Why am I gonna be a bit punchier? Because it's just not fucking fair what we do to animals, and I cannot stand people coming up with excuses. There's a lot of non-vegan nonsense in the chat. I would expect that. Yeah. Two men intimidating a weaker woman? Not at all. What we were doing is holding her accountable for the injustice that she's committing. In this position that she was the powerful abusing the powerless. That's what she was doing. So if you actually want to see what it truly was, it was two justice warrior holding one oppressor accountable. That's what it was. Not two men, two women. None of that shit matters. What we were holding accountable is the person who chooses oppression. And that's what we don't want people to do. You want to have a conversation? Who is the handsome gentleman next to me? That is Karmic Breath. Christopher is his name, and his handle is Karmic Breath if you want to follow him. He is a handsome gentleman indeed. Chip is smart. Thank you. Yes, I am. Huh? Vegan and strong, huh? That's how you get it. That's how we do it. Vegans claiming to be smart? Yeah, it's fairly simple. If there's no need to exploit an innocent sentient being, it is wrong to exploit an innocent sentient being. Simple as that. God damn it. One second, everyone. I'm sorry. We'll need to move a little bit. Like this right here. Let's see if we can get more conversation. You guys want to have a conversation? Okay. Want to talk? That's okay, whatever you want. She said she was scared. Not vegan, watch what you pay for. Thank you, Linda. There's a 3-minute video in the chat being put by one of the moderators. Maybe give that a watch, see what it is that you're paying for. It's not really that nice. Thank you, Linda. But I worked at McDonald's, so I'm not scared of them. I disagree with food waste. It doesn't really matter where you worked or what you do, because this isn't about food. This is about justice towards sentient beings. And you know, if you believe in justice, then you should apply justice everywhere. You can't just apply justice selectively, can you? You can't just say, well, you deserve justice, but you don't, because you would have to provide a pretty clear reason on why some deserve justice and some don't, right? You want to have a conversation? Want to try? If you're just providing, if you're just saying some animals are okay to be exploited and some aren't, like for example, if you're saying it's wrong to exploit a human but it's okay to exploit a cow, then you would have to provide some form of justification for why it's wrong to exploit one but not the other. And the justification needs to be pretty sound, because the exploitation that we're talking about isn't just like, oh, they have to work or something, but rather forceful insemination, death. It's rather bad. It's rather bad. Jade is getting everyone. I'm scared of your breath. Yeah, it's pretty freaking minty. Thank you for that. It's cool, like the commercials. True activists. Animals are not soul creatures. I mean, why not? They are. By all accounts and purposes, there's no such thing as a soul. By all accounts and purposes, whatever your definition of a soul is exactly what animals have also. I take it to be called sentience, which is a personality, a subjective experience of life. They're a someone, and they definitely are that. You guys want to have a conversation?
We don't speak very much.
That's okay. The unborn are being murdered and you say nothing. Yeah, I am. That's what I'm doing. I'm standing up against injustice. Yeah, sure. How's it's going? I saw you taking all the people away. Jade for justice,
Hello.
everyone.
Yeah, it's going good.
Going good?
Yeah, holding people accountable, offending people.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Lol, of course he's got a gay flag in the background. Yeah, this is colloquially called the gay street. Of course there's gonna be gay flags on the gay street. What are you talking about? What's the problem with a gay flag? Is it not cool to be gay? It is very cool to be gay. Just like it's cool to be straight. It doesn't really matter what your sexual orientation is. You can, as long as you get consent, love is love. That's all that matters. Get a fucking job. I don't think. I don't have a problem with sex workers, but I wouldn't get a job for fucking. It's just not for me. But thank you for being concerned. If I'll get a job, not fucking. We don't need a flag to be normal. Well, that's because you haven't been persecuted for being normal, have you? They need a flag because they've been persecuted for being gay, and they continuously are. They need all of the stuff that they need: the gay pride, the pride parade, the pride walks, the flag, the talks, everything, because you guys persecute them. If you have a problem with all those things, you should just stop persecuting them and letting them be. And then it will all be good. It's as simple as that. It's funny because you guys are causing the thing that you guys don't like. Simple. What's up? Hey Zevik, nice to see you. Everyone's a victim. Well, not everyone's a victim, but people with a different sexual orientation are definitely victims of society. Nobody, that's you. Thank you. What's up, Chip? Hello, dashing grandpa. Grown dude arguing it to itself. No, I'm talking to people in the chat. But I appreciate you being concerned. Where are you from? I'm originally from Romania, but I live here in the Netherlands. I'm a Dutch person now. I'm an Amsterdammer. Damn, Jade is just getting everyone, huh? Yeah. How much Dutch do you speak? Enough. Remember to hit that like, everyone, if you're enjoying the stream so far. We are going to be having more conversations. It's just a lot of activists in the one place today, huh? So it's the conversations. It's not so easy to get people. Go to Palestine and Iraq to protest how gays are treated. Sure, I'd go there also. I'm telling you, Chip, get one of those huge dino costumes and you will get a lot of people. I actually was wondering, I do have a, it's just very hot outside, feel like I do have a couple of costumes. It's just very, very hot outside, so I can't really go anywhere else. Do you know Epstein had huge shares in feminism? That's the stupidest question I've ever heard. Somebody on TikTok said that Epstein had shares in feminism. That's so stupid. Oh, feminism is a movement for the equality between genders. It has absolutely. How could he had a huge? What did you call shares in that? That's so fucking stupid. Yeah, the concept of having shares in a social movement. It's so stupid. Some people don't even know what words mean and they use them, you know? It's funny. Like, there's people who go out there and they're scared about the word vegan or feminist or stuff like that. They're just like, oh my god, the boogeyman. All because we're trying to tell them, hey, don't oppress others. That's literally all this is. Whether it's about animals, humans, or anything else, well, that's all we're trying to say. Just don't oppress others. It really is the same message across the board. It's a social justice. Don't oppress anyone. It's really not that difficult. It just happens that in some situations people think it's okay to oppress others. Why? I have no clue. There are a lot of people on the street though today. I might do like what Jay does and move on the other side where I'm more in the way and more people can see it, because otherwise I see it's difficult to get people. What does your sign say? My sign says, can I ask you something? That's what my sign says. Oh, Jade is going at it. I love it. She's doing great. Thank you for your activism. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Veganism gave me the antivirus, another social movement who did something material somehow. Is there Amsterdam Central? There is an Amsterdam Central, but I'm not there now. Jeffrey Dahmer had shares in meat eating. Mr. South London, that's great. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the sign down for now and hope for people. Did you buy feminism stocks? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? You wanna have a conversation? Okay. I don't think I can talk to you because you're too young. I'm sorry. Have a good one. They're just three young girls. Way too young. You guys want to have a conversation? I made the right choice? Yeah. You defile God by saying homosexuals is love. Wait, didn't God make them homosexual? What do you mean? Are you saying God is not all powerful? Oh, yeah, you're right. God is a little wuss. Okay. Well, if God is a little wuss, then, you know, if he gets his little butt hurt for people doing consensual things with each other, if he only likes, you know, abuse of all forms, he does sound like a little bit of a cowardly wuss.
I know you're upset.
I'm not upset.
It's okay to be upset.
But I'm not upset.
It's rational to be upset.
I'm not
It
upset.
is. I'm upset too.
You're upset, but I'm
Yeah.
not. Why are you upset?
It's upsetting what's happening.
Yeah. No, I'm not upset. I just want to get some conversations going.
I hear you. I hear
I'm
you.
pumped. I'm pumped.
I know you're pumped. I know you're pumped.
You know, I'm pumped. And I'm pumped.
Be pumped from a place of compassion.
From a place of compassion. Well, that's what I'm trying. Am I not?
I know.
You want to try?
What is it?
Just ask you some questions.
I swear.
Can I get one of you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, me.
Are you okay being live on YouTube and TikTok?
Yeah, man.
No worries. Okay. You wanna come here so that you're in view?
50, yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
Lucas,
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Lucas.
meet you, brother.
Where are you from, Lucas?
Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
What brings you to Amsterdam? Do you live here?
I
or-
live here.
You live here. How long have you been living here?
I've been here for 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Don't want to leave.
Don't want to leave?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I get that. Lucas, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
You love animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, how should we treat animals? Should we look after their interests or should we look after our own interests and disregard theirs?
Well, I own a farm. So I own a cattle beef farm.
Yeah.
Back home.
Yeah.
So I used to work there when I was younger.
Yeah.
Growing up on Australia's a really big has a massive meat industry, but
Wait, I gotta ask you, when I
Yeah.
ask you whether we should look after their interests or look after our own, even if it's against their interests, why
Yeah.
did you all of a sudden go to I own a farm?
because we take care of animals, so I take care for 100
So
cows.
do you look after their interests?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Tell me how exactly, you said it's a dairy farm, right?
So no, not a dairy farm.
Not dairy farm,
No,
like a meat farm.
Meat farm.
Okay, so how do you look after their interests when you kill them?
What do you mean kill them? Like we don't kill them. They die naturally.
They die naturally?
We have a self-producing natural farm.
Yeah.
So the animals that we have, they roam free. So there's a free range
Yeah.
farm. So they have
What age
fences.
do they die?
They usually die around 4 or 5. For these ones,
You know
yeah,
they don't die.
yeah, no, they do. These ones that we have in Australia,
Cows
the
live for
cows that we
20,
have,
20 years, yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
The ones that we have live until about 8 max.
They get killed.
Yeah, anything above 7, it's not. 5, 4, 5, they usually start to die naturally.
But you know they get killed, right?
Yeah, we kill them, but when it comes to that time.
So also you do kill them?
Yes, we do.
Is
We
that
have
looking
an
after their
arbitrage.
interest?
Yeah.
Is that looking after their interest when you kill them?
I believe it does. I believe because it's self-reproducing.
Wait. You're looking after interest by killing somebody? If somebody chooses to kill you, would you call that
But
them
this
looking
is
after
this
your
is this is
interest?
an animal.
You're not an animal?
No, we are an animal, but
Okay,
we've been
so-
doing this for what? How long do you think humans have been killing animals for?
Why does that? Do you think the duration of an
No,
item all of a sudden
no.
makes it right or wrong? Makes it do you think it changes whether something is right or wrong if we do it for a long time? So it's irrelevant for how long we've been doing it.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. I get that.
Okay,
I get
okay,
that.
so
Are you a vegan? I'm assuming.
It
Yeah.
would be weird if I weren't.
Yeah,
but the reason why I'm being vegan just means I don't participate in it myself.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here
Yeah,
to speak up for the
of
rights
course,
of
of course,
animals. And you seem to think it's okay to kill animals, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay, so why is it okay to kill humans then?
It's not okay to kill humans.
Wait, but are humans not animals?
Oh, we are animals. Yeah.
Okay, but it's okay to kill other animals,
I believe
Like
for our
dogs.
own interest. Yeah.
like dogs. Okay,
Yeah.
so why is it okay to kill dogs for our own?
It's not okay to kill dogs.
Oh
because
shit,
we don't
man.
eat dogs.
Okay, shit. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I eat
okay.
like.
I'm sorry, not about food.
yeah.
No, we're not talking
Yeah.
about food. We're talking about killing animals. Is it
Yeah.
okay to kill koalas?
No.
Oh shit, Jesus Christ. Okay. Is it okay to kill, let's see, cats?
No.
Fuck me, man.
But other cultures
Wait,
do.
but you just said it's
yeah.
okay to kill animals,
But-
and
but-
I've
but, like-
already listed a couple of animals that you say it's not okay to
let's
kill
say ask
them,
another
right?
culture and they say yes, it's fine for them.
Yeah.
But for me, it's not because I grew up
Yeah.
differently.
Yeah.
But for what I'm used to working on a farm,
Yeah. Do you think right and wrong comes from culture?
yes and no. It comes from culture, government, and religion.
Is it yes or no? Because it can't be both.
I think it comes from culture, yes. So it comes from culture, religion, and government.
So if
And
all of
different
these
countries' views.
if all of these, if culture, religion, and government agree, then that thing makes it right, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so for example, female genital mutilation, where they cut off the clitoris of women in some countries, it's moral to you.
No, not for me, because
Wait,
I
but
come
the
from a different.
culture-
I come from a different
But
culture,
you're one of
government,
those
and
people who
religion.
doesn't understand morality. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let me ask you this. So why is it okay to kill a dog but not a cow?
Well, in my opinion,
Yeah, why is it okay to kill a cow but not a dog? I'm sorry, I forgot
yeah.
you coincidentally just kill the same animals everyone around the world does.
yeah,
So why is it okay to kill a cow but not a dog?
because that's what we've been doing for hundreds of years.
Oh,
I
but do
grew
you
up
think
doing
that makes it right? Like, for example,
Well,
when-
for some cultures, no, but for my
but
culture,
like,
yes.
No, but like, for example, when there was chattel slavery, and they've been doing it for hundreds of years, does that mean that when people try to stop it, it would have been wrong to try to stop it because they had been doing it for hundreds of years?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it would have been wrong to stop chattel slavery. You think the
No,
fact
no,
that it's
sorry,
not-
sorry. I'm trying to remember what you're trying to tell me. Yeah.
Sure. Do you think chattel slavery is moral?
What's shadow slavery mean?
Chattel slavery.
Child slavery?
Chattel slavery. The slavery that was in the United States.
Oh no, God, no, it's wrong.
It wasn't moral.
Yeah.
It was
wasn't.
wrong.
It wasn't. Yeah.
but
not
they
moral.
did it for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So
And then
why-
it changed.
Well, it changed because of people who stood up against it, but seems like if you were born during those times, you would have said, we've been doing it for hundreds of years, so it's right.
Yeah, but morally, like, yeah, if I grow up, I'd have a different mindset, but I've got my mindset now.
Wait a
so I
minute,
know
but
what's
do you
wrong.
think morality is just like a fluke, like however the wind blows? Like if tomorrow the Holocaust starts all over again, people start killing Jewish people, then killing Jewish people becomes moral?
I'm not going to say anything about it because once again,
You can't say whether it is moral to kill Jewish people or not?
No, I'm choosing not to say anything.
You're
because
choosing not to say whether killing Jewish people is moral or not?
No. It's unmoral. It's disgusting. It's
It's
horrid.
immoral.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's immoral. Yeah.
Okay. So it's easy.
Yeah.
So even if everyone around you does it, and even if they continue doing it for hundreds of years, it still is immoral.
It's immoral. Yeah.
So why wouldn't the same logic apply to killing animals? If everyone around us does it, if we've been doing it for thousands of years, why all of a sudden killing cows is moral?
Well, just because of what I grew up with. Once again, this is my culture.
Okay,
yeah.
but that could be said also about killing other people, like
Yeah,
Jewish
but
people,
let's say I
right?
grew up in a different culture, like where I didn't eat meat. I'd say it's immoral because I grew up in my
But
culture.
that's not how morality works. I hope you understand that, right? Like,
yeah, but like my own mindset and what I grew up with.
Okay,
is
so,
always
so,
on this
so,
farm.
so if you grew up during slavery times and you had slaves, you would have thought slavery was moral, correct?
Well, yeah, probably. But back in 300, 200
So
years
you wouldn't
ago.
have been one person who would have stood up against slavery. You wouldn't have been a person who would have stood up for women's rights when women didn't have rights. You wouldn't have stood up against the Nazis because
If I had the mindset that I had
if
now,
if you
yeah,
were
I
born,
would.
if you would have born in Germany during the 30s.
Yeah, but let's say you
you
grew up in
would've-
that
you
time, you
would've-
would have a different like mentality, right?
Oh no, not
Yeah.
at all. I pretty clearly value logic and critical thinking,
Yeah.
and I use logic and critical
But
thinking
if you went to
decide what's
school,
right
if you
or
went to
wrong.
school when you were younger and they
Yeah.
taught you different things, and you grew up with a whole different mindset,
Still logic and critical thinking. That remains the same
Logical
throughout
thinking,
ages.
yeah. But like sometimes they teach you younger, get rid of that moral thinking, and
Yeah.
you grow up with a whole different mindset.
Sure,
and in your head,
sure,
you'd probably be like different.
Sure, but do you think we should derive morals from logic and critical thinking?
Yes.
Are you capable of logic and critical thinking?
Yes, I believe I am. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Do you think that it is logical? Use your critical thinking. Do you think it is logical to kill a cow when there's no need for it?
No.
No. So but is it wrong then to do so?
But yeah, but like we kill cows for a reason.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
people
So,
ask for meat.
so
It's
is
the
it
meat
wrong to
industry.
kill cows?
No.
No.
I don't
okay,
think so.
Okay. So, what's the logic behind saying that it is right to kill a cow?
Because we have a market for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But people asking for it doesn't necessarily make it right, does it? Use
my,
your critical thinking skills. Do you
because
think
I eat
people,
red
if people
meat.
ask
I
for
eat
it,
red
it's
meat.
right?
I eat red meat, and I eat meat.
Sure, but because you do it doesn't necessarily mean it's right? Just because you do something doesn't make it right. Not everything you do is right.
Yeah, but in other people's views it's right, and other people's views is wrong.
But that's not the point, right? I'm trying to ask you for logic and use logic and critical thinking to tell me why exactly is killing a cow right, but killing a dog wrong.
Because that's what I grew up with. We keep dogs as
But
like
that's
animals
not
second to us.
using logic and critical thinking. Use logic and critical thinking to argue. Not because when you say because I grew up doing it, that could be the answer to doing all forms of injustice. Is what I'm trying to.
Yeah,
explain
yeah,
to you.
that's what I'm saying.
So
If I
use a
grew up with a
logical
different mindset.
but use a logical reason. Why is it logically right or logically wrong to kill a cow, but not a dog?
Because we keep dogs as animals and pets, and then we keep cows for nutrients and what we eat.
You
It's a
don't
meat
get it, do you?
market.
So,
No, I don't really
do you
get it.
know
But
what
that's why I'm
the,
going
do
to
you
step
know what
away
the
now
Izod
before I say
fallacy
something
is?
like wrong.
Do you know what the Izod fallacy
Because I already
is?
know I'm losing the argument, so I'm just going to step away.
But listen, I'm not here to like make you feel in any way. I'm trying to challenge these beliefs that you have, right? I understand that you have these beliefs
But
as you grow up.
I'm just hoping you
have
my
these
beliefs can't change. Like this is
Your
what I
beliefs
grew up
cannot
with.
change?
No, like with the
You're
meat
a
industry.
zealot?
No, what? No.
That's
no.
a person whose beliefs cannot change.
I know my beliefs at the moment for meat doesn't change.
Yeah, but not for meat, right? What about for the animals?
For the animals' rights.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. But once again, like for what meat I eat, I eat it.
Everything's fine for you because you're in the position where you get to choose who dies.
It's been
and
a
who
whole. It's been a
doesn't.
whole cycle over the years.
Yeah, but you get
Man
you're
kills
in the,
animal.
Sure,
we
sure,
eat
but
animal.
you're
Animal's
in-
born again.
Sure,
Whole
sure,
cycle, yeah.
sure. But you're in the position that gets to decide which animals get killed, which animals get exploited to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's obviously you have no problem with that. But what do you think? How do you think the animals feel about it? Do you think they would, if you were in the position where somebody is oppressing you and saying, "I get to decide whether you die or live today"? Do you think that's fair towards you?
No, but if it happens, then it happens.
If no.
It's just
so
a whole
not-
cycle
sure,
once again.
sure. If it happens, it happens. But it's not fair.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
why would it be fair if we do it to cows also?
Oh, because that's what we grew up with. It's a whole
So
cycle.
it isn't
once again.
fair.
So a whole cycle once
But
again.
it is
Man
not
kills
fair.
animal.
Whether we do it or not is not the question. The question is whether it is fair.
I can't. I don't really know what to say. Like you want to say
You
it's not
said
fair?
you said that if you
Because I think it's not fair. Yeah. But we eat it anyway. I'm not gonna like.
but if you were in their position, you would find it unfair. Therefore, it should be unfair, correct?
Yeah. But like once again, if it happens, it happens.
Sure. Whether you
The whole
continue to do
cycle
it
is the
or
whole
not is a
cycle.
different question, right?
Yeah.
What I'm asking you is it fair?
Yeah. Is it not? No.
No, it's not
But
fair.
it's once again a whole cycle. It's
Okay.
nature.
Okay. So at
What
least
I'm
we
used
got
to.
somewhere that it is unfair to do so. Do
Yeah.
you think you have an option to not do it? Do you think you can get food satisfaction, joy, nutrition, and everything without doing this to cows? For example, you could have a plant-based steak. You could have a plant leather.
I'd rather not put like man-made chemicals in the lab into my body. I'd rather have
Even
something
though the
natural.
science says that they are healthier than red meat.
Well, yeah, some say that, and then some others say.
Oh
like,
no, not
red
at all.
meat's
Actually,
yeah.
I'm a certified nutritionist,
Yeah.
and we have.
I'm doing nutrition at university as well.
Perfect. So you
But
already know that red meat is highly linked to colon cancer, right?
Yeah,
Colorectal cancer,
but
which
so-
is the
but so
second
is-
highest incidence of cancer.
Yeah,
worldwide.
but so is air pollution. You know, breathing in air. You
Yeah,
can get,
sure,
like,
sure,
lung
but
cancer.
sure. But if you had the option between breathing polluted air and breathing clean air, I'm sure you would choose you would choose to breathe clean air. Right now, you're saying you have the option between choosing a product that gives you cancer and one that doesn't. And not only that, but the one that doesn't give you cancer
But
also
like,
doesn't
also
murder
these
and
chemicals,
slaughter
what?
others.
Chemicals have been around what, for like 10, 15 years. Like the vegan, like some products.
Oh
like,
no, these are
new
made of
chemicals.
soy, most of them.
Soy, yeah,
Soy's
yeah.
been around
yeah,
for
but still
thousands
mixed,
of years.
different chemicals, different
Thousands
chemicals.
of years. No
and,
chemicals
and then I know what
whatsoever.
the like animals are eating because I take care of
Soy.
them. Yep, the animals are eating
Soy.
No, not soy.
Yeah.
Animals are not eating soy.
Yeah, here in the Netherlands they eat 60% soy. Yeah.
Okay, here's in the Netherlands. In
Yeah.
Australia, different.
But you eat animals here, right?
No, yes, I do.
Yeah, so the same
yeah, of
thing.
course. Okay, so soy. Right,
Yeah.
then back home.
So
they
why
don't eat
wouldn't
soy.
you eat the soy directly?
I don't like soy. I
You
like
don't
meat.
like soy?
But that's what, I'm just gonna walk away now because.
But how is it justified to force these animals into slaughterhouses? Like you have absolutely no logical justification for
Nature,
it.
man, nature. It's just
Nature.
Like, yeah, but like
rape
without the
is natural.
slaughterhouses.
Would rape be justified?
No,
because
no,
it happens in
that's
nature?
unmoral. That's unmoral.
So why would it
Meat
be?
industry is
Why would it?
moral.
So what you're doing is immoral then because you're supporting it.
What, supporting what?
The meat industry.
Yes, I am.
So it's immoral.
Yeah, but like I told you, it's unmoral to like.
So what you're doing is wrong.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away.
But you said
man.
it's immoral. You can walk away. Animals cannot walk away from your choices. But you
Yeah,
already
yeah,
admitted
yeah,
that what
yeah,
you're doing is
but
wrong.
still,
I just
my-
don't get
my
why you
views-
wouldn't want to
My
change.
views on meat don't change, man.
It's not on meat. It's on sentient beings, animals who are exploited to death for you.
It's just once again not changing.
Sure.
Thanks, Rob.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Is this Amsterdam? Yeah. He thought he cooked. Jesus Christ, man. Like, I'm curious if Christopher has a better approach or has a better luck with his friend. Take down those shitty flags. No, that's a heart, man. This right here, that you see here, this is a heart. You can't take down hearts. They just love. And the other flags, they signify love and they signify acceptance regardless of your gender or sexual orientation, which is what we want. Consensual love between any individuals. That's it. It's not really that difficult. Consensual love between any individuals. It's funny to me that there's so many people triggered by a flag that literally signifies compassion, love, and consensual compassion and love. I'm sorry, that's what I mean. Consensual compassion and love between any individuals. It's insane. It's insane that we create. It's insane that we create these labels to try and somehow signify that's one thing or another. Vegan queers for Palestine? Hell yeah, nice. Yeah, free Palestine. I agree with you. You wanna have a conversation? Christopher, how was that conversation? Not great? Fuck yes! Because if mine was also not great, so then that means that no matter how we approach it, it doesn't really matter.
Well, it's not gonna be easy.
No, yeah.
Like just because I'm doing everything I can to leverage evidence-based forms of influence doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be doable to break through a lifetime of programming. But
Sure,
I
that's-
still believe that empathy and curiosity and Cialdini teachings and Chris Voss teachings are going to yield better results than
Well, I tried with this guy, I tried to
Using
be
logic.
nice, but at some point, I just had to resort to logic because he was just all over the place.
I get it.
I don't know how you Well, I guess I see how you do it because you mostly focus on trying to get them to introspect a little bit about it. But some people are incapable of introspection.
I know.
So with those people, you kind of have to use logic, right?
Well, you also just you can accept that there's not going to be a win here, and you accept it. But I still would say that it's if it was about logic, the world would be vegan. People are emotional, and so with that, even if I don't win them over, I still want them to walk away not with this narrative that vegans are judgmental, like extremist, aggressive people. So even on that level, I would still say that's
I see what you mean.
it could be worse. There have been studies that have been conducted that people will see an activist set up, and then after having these conversations and seeing the footage, they'll actually eat more meat.
I've seen that, but I don't. If you look at how the studies are done, I don't believe them to be true.
Okay.
Like they're not. Like I actually looked at the studies when it regards to activism because I have found absolutely no solid form of evidence that one form of activism is better than another.
I'll send you this thing that I found. They actually do rank it. They show what's the most effective to what's least, and then they acknowledge where they didn't do enough studying and observation.
Jade is getting so many people, huh? How do you feel about exploiting others? Should others be treated like property? It's both emotional and logical. Yeah, I think both forms work really well.
Well, that is the one thing that animal advocacy has is the logic and the truth.
Yeah.
We don't.
You want to have a conversation?
Sure.
How old are you?
18.
18, you're good. You want to try also?
One of you on my side.
You also is doing an experiment. You want to come with me?
Sure.
Are you okay being live on YouTube and
Yes,
TikTok?
sir. What's up, guys?
You come here to the interview?
All
Nice.
right.
What's your name?
My name's Leonard.
Leonard Damchip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So Leonard, I'm here to ask you some questions. Do you think it's okay to exploit individuals?
What do you mean exploit? Can you define?
Treat them unfairly.
Oh yeah, okay. No,
It's not.
not
right?
exactly. No,
Do you think we should treat others as property?
no, I don't think so.
Okay. Do you think this includes animals also?
I think that's a tough question, but exploiting animals is a totally different thing than exploiting humans. But in a way, exploiting animals is kind of wrong. It comes down to how bad it goes and how cruel animals are treated. In my opinion, animals are animals and humans are humans.
But humans are also animals, are they not?
Pardon me?
Humans are also animals.
Yeah, that's true, but would you say, how would you go? Like, an animal's life is the same as a human's life. Would you say the same as insects?
Depends on who you're asking, right? If you're asking an animal, I'm
Say-
sure that
sure, but I'm
I'm sure
asking-
that their life matters, like, or the life of a family member of
Yeah.
theirs matters more.
I totally
If you're
get that
asking me,
point.
it could be probably a human, but that's because I'm a human myself.
Yeah,
right?
that's-
so it's a
that's
point.
my
It's a
point, yeah.
relative point of view, but it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter because I believe that regardless of how much value we place on others, like for instance, I have very little value to you, right? I'm a
Yeah.
stranger to you on the street.
I understand
I
that.
don't think you would exploit me because I have very little value to you, right? Like, just because somebody has less value to us doesn't mean we get to exploit them, does it?
Yeah, that's a good point. But it, in my opinion, it comes down to, like, you can exploiting people is a different thing than exploiting animals, because if you go further down the road, what's the line from where you can exploit it? Because the same you could
You
say.
should not exploit anyone.
Pardon? Yeah, but anyone. That's the point. If you say
Wait, do you
an
think
animal is
animals are-
alive, but if I'm exploiting a tree and putting it right here and cutting down trees, it's also alive. It's a life form or an insect.
No, but they're not a someone. Animals are
yeah,
a someone. Yeah.
but insects.
Insects
let's
are
say,
also
let's say,
someone, yeah.
Yeah. So,
You should not exploit insects also.
but then there's a line where it's exploiting. Should we like build stuff for insect, and should we also
But the exploitation
like,
just
how,
means
how do we treat them? And
exploitation means treating them unfairly in a way like treating them as a resource,
that's
right? Should we treat an
so
insect
treating
as
them
a
as a resource.
Yeah,
That's okay. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, we shouldn't treat them as a resource, right?
That's what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we should treat animals as a resource?
I think to a fair point. I think we should treat animals. We shouldn't just totally give up on using animals for human life source, because I think human life source, in my opinion, more important than animal forms.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean we
I
shouldn't be
don't-
using them?
I feel like we should. For instance, I'm working in a milkery. I'm milking cows for a living.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm exploiting those animals.
Yeah, you are clearly.
I am, but where I'm from, my farm, it's really the animals having a good life. They're living a good. They have good conditions. That's what I'm saying.
What do
But
the babies get?
the baby cows, they get feeded by the mothers, and
They get what?
feeded by their mothers.
They get fed by the mothers?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So
On that farm, that's what happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
we
when do
milk
you
the
when do you
cows
milk
and-
the cows? After the baby or before?
No, the cows that get babies, they're extracted from the others, and those who don't, like, you
Well,
know,
you can only milk the cows that had babies. 'cause
yeah, that's
what
right.
they
You know
produce.
about the cows. So the
Yeah.
cow gets a baby, and then the baby is
Well,
fed.
we force them to have a baby. Yeah.
We force them to have a baby, yeah, sure. And then you can,
Do you think that's fair that we force them to have a baby? Wait.
to make human lives, to give
No, to
human
make a product.
Yeah, but to make resources for human lives.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
resources
that's-
we could get another source from other sources, which would
Yeah,
be
that's right,
beneficial
but-
both for the animal and us.
That's right, but you can't get all the resources you get from exploiting animals by just not exploiting animals at all. That would throw off the whole.
Wait, do you think milk is a requirement for humans
No,
thriving?
but in total, but animal products are a requirement for humans to live, because we couldn't just.
Why would you say that?
The whole society couldn't just give up on.
That's against science. That's against the scientific consensus.
No, but that's you couldn't just force a whole society to give up on animal products and say, yo, the whole humanity is
But I'm
not
not
going
saying
to.
that. That's a
but
different thing. The question is, do you think we need to consume animal products?
I think right now we should not give up on totally on
But
using
do you
animal
think
products.
we, like, or a human being, needs to consume animal products?
They don't need it. There's vegans all over the
Yeah,
place,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel like you could.
So you don't need it. So how is
I
it
need
justified?
I need them for my life, and I get the total point of.
Wait, what do you mean you need them? You said you don't need them.
No, I think not all humans need them, and
Do you need to consume animal products?
for my life, for how I'm living my life, I need them. But
Why?
to survive and live the bare minimum
No,
life,
to
I
be
wouldn't
healthy.
need them.
To be healthy. Why would you need to consume animal products to be healthy?
Because in the life I live in my city, and I could live off plant-based stuff, but that's the point. I don't think I could live as good of a life as I'm living right now. If
Based
I'm
on what?
Based on what?
Yeah, based on what are you making this assessment?
Because my whole diet is based on animals. I'm eating a lot of.
But how do you know that's not actually detrimental to your health? How do you know that's not actually
Because
bad?
it's scientifically proven that they get all the nutrients from you need from animal products. You could get them otherwise.
So you
but
do
it's way
trust
harder.
science?
I do trust science, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
so science says that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet. Do you agree with that?
You can, yeah, I agree with
Okay,
that.
so
but
you
my
can
point,
be healthy
but
on a
my
plant-based
point is, it's really a big deal. I would have need to change my whole life up for it.
But can you be healthy on a plant-based diet?
I can, yeah.
Okay, okay. So you don't need to consume animal products.
No, I don't.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay. So you say. you
Yeah,
would
I
need
kind
to
of got
ch-
my way around. I'm
yeah,
sorry
that's
about
okay.
that.
No worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. So you say, because I'm trying to simplify it, right?
Yeah.
Like I understand. Like
Yeah.
these are thoughts that they kind of go
Yeah.
like this, but I'm trying to simplify it. Okay, so if we don't need to consume animal products, and when we do consume animal products, we see that cows are forcefully impregnated. Their
Pardon me,
babies.
can you repeat the part?
When we consume animal products like milk, for example,
Yeah.
cows are forcefully impregnated, right? We
Yeah.
forcefully impregnate them. We do take away their babies. We only let them stay with their babies for a bit, right? As you say, because you have to
Yeah.
milk them. What about the males? You know, we kill the males,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And the females are killed when their milk production declines enough,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So this is obviously not fair towards them, right? We cannot possibly say that it is fair towards them. And the injustice that they suffer compared to what it would take to change your life,
Yeah.
what do you think is harder?
I get the point, but I'm referring to what I said before. When you're doing it in a way that animals aren't treated cruelly, like
But that is everything is very cruel,
They
what do you
are
mean?
exploited, but there's levels to this. In my opinion, if a cow lives on 1 square meter the whole life, it's a totally different story than.
Yeah, but
if
that's
it lives
unfair
on a
to do
farm.
that, isn't it? Because you're comparing them. You're saying, "Oh, I could treat you so much crueler." Like imagine
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
who beats their wife and saying,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I could also rape you
Yeah,
every day instead
yeah,
of being right."
I know
like,
what you mean,
Like,
yeah.
like we can't like when we do an injustice, we can't like
But I feel like my opinion on this is if you're treating animals in a way different, not as bad way, of course, like you're saying, you're beating your wife, that's also not good. But changing the whole planet around it is a bigger deal.
But
and
before we go to changing the whole planet, what we can do is change
my life,
ourselves,
okay.
right? Yeah. Why? Because that would already have a big impact, wouldn't it? It would be at least some animals, and
it does have an impact, yeah, that's true.
yeah. So why not
So
change?
you're asking me why I'm not going vegan?
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
my
to ask
question.
you,
Yeah, I thought about this, and I think I get the point of being vegan. I get that it's better, and we're saving animal lives. And I'm so sorry to say that, but I'm not willing to change my life because I feel like it would change a lot of my life if I'm going vegan.
Let's explore
Not-
that a little bit. If it were,
Yeah,
if it
sure,
were,
sure.
if it were dogs, would you be willing to change your life?
If I'm living in a world where only dogs are eaten, not cows.
No. Let's
it's-
say tomorrow, animal agriculture. You know, these cows are so similar genetically. They get a virus, they all die off.
And we all only have to eat dogs.
Yeah.
I feel like that's. I'd eat dogs.
You'd eat dogs, so you still wouldn't go vegan. You'd still rather eat dogs.
I feel like dogs' life compared to cows' life, I don't know. It's also a animal's life. So why would I say I wouldn't eat dogs? But
Okay.
this
What
sounds,
if-
that
what if-
sounds weird, but yeah.
What if the same thing happens to all animals except somehow humans? Would you eat humans?
No, because that's my line. I feel like
Why is
all
your
life,
line there, though?
Those are animals, and that's what
But
I was
humans are animals
trying.
also.
Yeah,
Why is-
but
why is
that's
the
what
line
that's
there?
what I'm trying to find in the beginning. So because you said you should also not exploit insects and some stuff, but society we seen in some time the planet's resources will be used up, and we'll have to eat like cockroaches or something like made up. I've seen some stuff.
But I
Are
don't
you-
think that's
you-
relevant. Like the question is like if all the animals are gone, you wouldn't eat humans? So you
Yeah.
think-
Okay. Yeah. My line is humans and animal lives.
Why?
Because I feel like
What's the difference between the next animal, let's say a chimpanzee?
conscience. So
But
they
humans
also
also
all
have-
they all
all
have
animals have
conscience. Yeah, but
consciousness
in my opinion, human lives it's our race. It's the human race, and we are living in this society and build all this, and it's far more intelligent.
No,
And-
but we would do it to the humans who aren't as intelligent as the other animals, right? The intellectually challenged ones.
Can you repeat that?
We would kill the intellectually challenged human beings, the one who have the same level of intelligence as other animals.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you got me there. But
Would it be okay if we did that to them?
no, because
Still your line.
yeah, my line is human.
But
just
you know,
simply
being human is just a category. It's just it doesn't have any relevant or meaningful thing, does it? If you found out
No, it
tomorrow that,
doesn't.
like for instance, if you found out tomorrow that genetically you're not human, so for some reason your
and
genetic
then
mutations.
I'll be eaten.
No, but
What do
you
mean?
wouldn't feel any different, would you? You would still feel like you're yourself. You would still feel like the same. You have the same values and everything. Maybe some things would change because you're no longer human, and you would be like, ah, shit, maybe my values should change. But what I'm trying to explain by this
Yeah,
is
I know
that
what you mean, yeah.
you yourself feel as a person just like they feel as a person, and just because we create this arbitrary distinction between them. Isn't necessarily a good enough reason to exploit them, and let alone for an
Yeah.
optional product, right? Because that's the whole thing. It's an optional product.
Yeah, you got a good point there. Maybe you kind of checkmated me right there, but I don't really.
I'm not trying to do that, by
no,
the way.
no,
I'm just trying to get
not-
you to think a little
I'm
bit.
not
yeah.
saying you're trying to do that, but yeah, where's the line? But still, I was born as a human, and you know, if someone ends up not being a human, I wouldn't eat them anyways, right? But as I'm living right now, and I feel like my line doesn't change anyway, even if it's kind of messed up to think that way, and I get the whole point of that, but
what-
I'm too lazy. Not too lazy, but
Are you from Germany?
Yes, sir.
As I hear a bit of the
Yeah, I
accent.
hear the accent,
Where
yeah.
in Germany?
Northern part in Germany.
Northern, like Hamburg or?
Osnabrück, you know that? It's-
Osnabrück, yeah,
Yeah,
I
okay,
know
yeah,
Osnabrück.
Osnabrück, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
Well,
I'm from.
I'm sure you have a lot of good options there, right? So it wouldn't be a particularly difficult change.
Yeah.
But you know, like obviously you get to make your choices going forward, right? I'm not
Yeah,
trying to,
yeah.
to say anything like otherwise. I'm just trying to kind of explain to you that logically you're already like
I'm doing, yeah.
you're kind of
I'm
in a
doing the
contradiction
wrong,
with a
yeah,
lot of
I
things.
know,
You're
I
doing
know
something
what you're
wrong.
saying,
So
yeah, you're right. But as I was saying, I'm working in the milkery. I live eat mostly by animal products. If I were to stop, I wouldn't have a job. I would have to.
No, because you could
rechange
be
my whole
vegan and
life.
still have that job. It would be a little
But
bit
that's
weird.
exploiting animals and saying no, I'm not
Yeah,
exploiting
but
animals.
you know what you would be doing? You would be anyone would fill that position that you're in, right? Otherwise, that position would still exist.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So
Kind
if
of,
you
yeah.
if you would do it, you would essentially be taking money from them, and instead of putting money back into them, putting money into a
But I'm not
plant-based
really
product.
taking money from them if someone else fills the job.
That's why I'm saying like you wouldn't need to change your job necessarily. It's not as like obviously I personally would because it wouldn't be in line with my values. But like if
But
you
that's
think
what I'm
you
saying.
could do it,
What are your values on this? Is it because you're not trying to exploit animals, or
yeah,
why
they're
not?
just like us.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. If I'm saying, yeah, I'm changing my, I don't want to exploit animals, and I don't want to eat animal product because I don't want to exploit them, I couldn't just stop. I couldn't just work my job because I'm
Yeah.
exploiting animals for a living.
Sure, but maybe you can start with not demanding the exploitation yourself, and then move out of your job, right? Like you don't have to do it all at once, but you can at
Yeah, I
least
get that,
the
yeah.
bare minimum you can do is not exploit them yourself. I
Not
think.
eat any animal products.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the point. And that's kind of the thing I was like thinking about in the past. That's why I talked about going fair, like not very poorly treated animals. And yeah, I get the point. Maybe one day I'll go vegan, but right now I'm 18. I'm just trying to make a living. I'm just trying to get through everything, and now getting
But they're
vegan
trying that
and
too, huh?
yeah,
It's not really fair to put them in that
that's how
position.
you're talking about it. You said yeah, all slow, all one by one.
I'm saying slow one by one, not like I'm saying slow one by one. Like you stop demanding the exploitation, but your job, see what you can do afterwards. Like I'm not asking any person to quit their job for this. I understand
Yeah.
the job is a more difficult situation, especially in today's market. I'm just saying the one thing that you can do that isn't particularly difficult, as difficult as it sounds, it really isn't that difficult. Is for you to change your own
But
habits and your
would you
own
say it's
demands.
way worse me eating animal products than forcing 600 cows a day to give their product up? Would you say that's way worse, and I should start on changing up my life before I like stop exploiting cows by hand?
Well, the thing about it is those cows are going to be exploited either way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are just in that situation, you're a cog in the wheel. If you remove yourself, somebody else will fill that position. There will be
Yeah.
the same, and the support will continue. Whereas when you demand the animal products, your support does change. It does change some lives.
Yeah, you're right.
It does change some demand. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I kind of get the point, and you kind of got me there, but
How about we do this?
I'll go slow probably. I'll have to. Yeah.
Listen, I can't push you in any position. I just
Yeah,
hope
sure.
you do what's right for the animals.
Yeah.
I mean, you already saw what happens to dairy cows, but maybe give the most important speech you'll ever hear. It appears when you scan this QR code. Can you give that a watch?
Sure.
And Animal Justice 21, they can help you, adopt a plant-based diet, whatever you need for free.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Can
Have
you
a good
choose
day,
to
man.
not consume any animal products until you watch that video?
All right. I'll do
Okay.
it just in the.
I appreciate you. Have a good one. Cheers.
Was he nice?
It was nice, yeah. Was
No,
you?
I'm asking them if you were nice.
I was nice.
Was
yeah.
Chip nice?
I was nice, yeah. Yeah. Good conversation. Yeah, I was nice. Nothing happens to dairy cows. He mentioned it himself. What do you mean? He explained that.
What's with this myth today that dairy cows and beef is an ethical industry?
Yeah, no, they get forcefully impregnated. The babies are taken away from them, and then they get killed. What do you mean nothing happens? That's what happens. And they kill the cows when their milk production declines. It's not nothing happens. Not true? You heard it from a person who works on the farm. Not at my farm. Oh, I'm sorry. On your farm, cows produce milk for a different biological reason other than them being pregnant. Are you in Germany? No, I'm in the Netherlands. Being vegan must be so tiring, crying about meat every day. It's interesting, Yuri, that you say that, because being vegan isn't about meat or food or anything like that. It's like people, a lot of the times when people think, they use correlations, right? So because they saw a lot of the vegan label on food, they think it's about food, but being vegan is about the rights of animals. You guys want to have a conversation? Just speaking for the rights of animals, that's it. That's all that is. And remember to hit that like, everyone. Double tap that screen. Subscribe if you're enjoying the stream so far. We're going to continue going. We're going to continue having conversations with people. And yeah, that's what we're here to do. No, it was actually a decent conversation, man. It wasn't. I was nice.
Those guys, they're German, right?
They're German, yeah.
Germans
They
are-
were all kind of open-minded. Germans have been more open-minded, and it's. I think, if I'm not mistaken, my conversations used to be that U.S. people were the most open-minded for me, but I think Germans are toppling the U.S. people.
Germans are good.
Yeah, yeah. It's insane how good education can change. How.
There's a big movement in Germany.
You wanna have a conversation? Yeah. You wanna talk about that? Leave it.
all over the world problems, not only animals.
So you want to talk about that? We can talk about that.
There are more problems than only animals.
You want to talk about that?
No, why?
Because you are approaching us talking about it.
No, I'm respecting it, what you do. Really.
But we're trying to fight for people not to abuse animals, huh?
You're right, yeah, you're right.
Are you abusing animals? Are you abusing animals?
No, I'm not abusing, no.
So you're vegan?
Huh?
You're vegan?
No, also not. A little bit. I eat only
Only 2 times abuse, huh?
2 times a week, yeah.
2 times a week abuse.
But it's not healthy to eat too much.
It's not healthy to eat too much.
Because we are created to eat, not meat.
We're not created,
We are
but
not created to eat meat.
we're not created at all. But either way, like you can be healthy without eating any animal products.
Yeah, true that.
And when you do, even if you do it twice a week, it's still bad for the animals, huh?
I agree.
Twice a
I
week.
agree,
It's
I
still
agree.
abuse
You're
to the
not
animals.
The only one, and my nieces are also vegetarian, so.
I'm vegan.
Yeah, but yeah, vegan also.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a good job you're doing.
And you don't want to be vegan?
You know what it is? At the end, there won't be any more animals left, you know? And at the end, they have to come over to vegan. In the future, I think.
I don't think it works that way because we bring them into existence.
Yeah, true that. But if you see the economy and everything is gonna go away in one time.
Yeah, obviously we barely have enough land, and
Yeah.
if we do animal agriculture, it's pretty bad. But yeah.
But it's really good you are doing it.
But what's keeping you from being vegan? Because you seem to get it.
I don't know, I'm used to it, you know? I only,
Just used to it.
I only eat not even that. Maybe one a week or two.
I don't just mean meat, by the way. I mean eggs, milk, honey, all of that also.
Yeah,
Cheese.
Yeah, but with honey it's the same shit. You are
Yeah.
killing the bees.
Exactly, it's all the same shit. So why aren't you changing, man? What the fuck?
Punish
For
me,
twice
hit
a
me,
week,
hit me in the face,
for
man.
twice a week, it should
Hey,
be
hit
easy
me,
for
hit
you.
me in the
I'm not gonna
face.
hit you in the
Maybe-
face. What the hell are you
maybe I
mean?
will,
No, I'm not gonna hit you in the face. I'll give you a
Maybe
card
I'll
though.
come to common
I'll give you a
sense.
card. I'll give you a card. I'll give you a card to watch something. But you know, it's like it's sad when people get it and they don't
But
act. You know.
You're right. You are right. You know?
The second video is called "The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear." When you scan this code, I think you'll enjoy it, man. I think you'll like that.
Thank you,
And you make choices. You know, they help you out
But
with
it's
anything
really
you
a
need.
smart move that you turn it and then
Yeah. You
it's
kind of
good,
said that.
it's good.
It's good. That.
Yeah. I knew it a little bit.
You knew a little bit. Yeah.
But you know what it is? Sometimes you have to be open also from other side. And if you see anonymous, they are really only one side, you know, and you cannot approach them. I don't know if you are anonymous.
I know Anonymous for the
Yeah,
voices,
yeah,
but
you
like.
know, but it's really one side, you know. It's like LGBT. You have to respect one side, and another side doesn't matter what you think about it, you know.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
With LGBT, I'm not.
You're not.
recording it.
You're not. You're only your voice is used.
Okay, no, I mean, if you see LGBT, it has to come always from their side, you know, and not. And
But they just want the
doesn't
right
matter.
to be respected.
Yeah, true that. But the other opposite, if somebody has the other story about it, then you have to respect that also. You know, it's a.
There is no
balance.
story that could possibly justify taking the rights away from people or animals.
No, but otherwise you have to respect everything what's normal. Then.
But if I have a story that says I hate gay people, I shouldn't respect my story. My story shouldn't be respected. If I have a story that's bigoted towards a certain population, we shouldn't be respecting that story.
Yeah, but if you have, how do you say it? If you have yeah, I don't know.
You want to talk about the LGBTQ?
No.
No?
There are more important things than that.
What do you mean? There's not more important things than human rights.
Yeah, true that. But there are more important things about other countries where children are dying.
Children are dying.
Mothers and fathers.
Why do you think that's happening?
Yeah, because the Zionists want it and the Western people want it.
Is it because the powerful think they have the right to oppress the powerless?
No.
No.
You
Is
can
it?
compare it with the Jedi's against the.
I think it's all the same mentality that you have towards
but-
animals. huh?
Yeah, but you have to compare it with the Jedi's and the, how do you say, the Star Wars. Jedi's and you have the, I lost it now.
Who are you to the animals?
Who am I?
To the animals.
Just a human being?
Yeah, you're not a Jedi to the animals, are you?
No. Yeah, I don't kill people. I eat, but I don't kill them if I see them.
You pay
outside.
somebody to do it for you.
Also not. No.
No, you don't buy animal products. You said
What
you
do your
don't.
parents think about it? That you are a vegan?
Oh,
Do they respect it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, but do they eat?
My dad still does, but my
Okay.
dad's a stubborn asshole. My
Yeah,
mom doesn't anymore.
Okay, but how is your bond with your dad? Even if he eats bad or good?
Well, he can't do it in front of me for sure.
Okay.
You know,
So
I
the
can't control
relationship
what
is
he
not
does.
good.
I don't
Okay.
agree with a lot of things my dad does. I'm not in charge of what others do. You know, I'm only in charge of what I can do.
But it's a good job you're doing it.
Yeah.
I respect
Watch that video, okay?
it. Yeah, I will.
Have a good
nice
one.
day, yeah.
What's going nowhere? What a conversation. Have you hit that like, everyone, already? Have you subscribed? Double tap that screen. Gay? Yeah, thank you. I do look cool. Gay means cool on this channel, and I do look very cool indeed. Look at those muscles. Whoa, holy shit, those muscles popping up. Chip, how are you? Hey, Joshua. I'm good. Hope you're having a good day. It's a good day. It's okay. You know, it's always hard after you've been to a slaughterhouse. You know, it's always hard to continue and speak to people. You know, I wish I could just take some of these people to the slaughterhouse to see themselves. I wish I could just take them and be like, oh, you think it's okay? Once a week, come and see what it is that you're supporting. Is Allison here? Hello, Allison. I think I'm the only mod here right now to keep up with everything. Linda, thank you for still being here, huh? How much do you eat to get big? So the way I have 2,400 calories as my goal per day. I track everything I eat, by the way. And then every single thing that I work out, as many calories as I burn, I just add on top of that. So if I burn 1,000 calories, I eat 3,400 calories. If I burn 2,000 calories, I eat 4,400 calories. How much does it end up? Well, this month, for example, it has been on average 3,000 calories a day. Previous month it was 4,000, 5,000 calories a day because we moved a lot more. So it depends. Depends on the month, depends on the days, but I just try to eat. That's kind of my baseline, right? As I explained. So if I don't move at all, 2,400. If I move, however much I move, plus that. And it works really well for me, by the way, because I think 2,500 is my baseline. But the 2,400, I get a little bit of. I also kind of fast throughout the day, and I eat a lot more in the evening. I kind of like doing that. So I don't really grow that much anymore because I'm not in a calorie surplus. I'm constantly almost in a calorie deficit, but I'm still good, you know. Where is this? Are you in Ghent? No, I'm not in Ghent. I'm in Amsterdam. This is colloquially called the Gay Street. That's why you see a lot of the pride flags. And I'm here doing a social experiment, trying to get to have some conversations with people. You wanna have a conversation? And there's 3 other activists here. No. No, I don't think God said anything because God doesn't exist. What do you eat? Well, this morning I have a protein smoothie, just like I do after the gym. Afterwards, for lunch I had some tofu and potatoes. Simple as that. I'm a simple man. I like tofu and potatoes. And for dinner, I'll just probably have some hummus and stuff. I really like having dinner where I just put hummus and all of these spreadable stuff. Why I like doing that for dinner because then I can just I finish all my stuff for the day, and then I just sit down and I relax. It takes time, to spread stuff on a piece of bread, but I don't use bread because I feel like bread just has too many calories and it's not worth it. But what I do use is I use rice waffles. There are some in Albert Heijn that have like 15 calories per rice waffle, or maybe 20 calories per rice waffle. So I just eat like 6 of those with some hummus, with some tofu on top, with some tomatoes, sometimes spinach, sometimes rucola, and sometimes I forgot the name of the other plant. But I make combinations. I try to do what's on discount every week, and I kind of use that, and it works really well. Really tasty, by the way. Really tasty, high in protein, and quite delicious. That's what I do for dinner. But for me, breakfast and lunch aren't meals where I'm like, oh, I gotta get something that I really like. Dinner is the one place where I gotta get something that I really like, because I'm just always on the go, for breakfast and for lunch. I'm always like, I gotta do this one thing, this another thing. So, yeah. Jade is also doing an excellent job. Hey, B12 baby is here. Everyone, we can relax. B12 baby is here. Hey, B12 babe. You look very healthy. Thank you. I'm 38, 39 today. Well, not today, this year. I'm going to be 39 this year. Damn, 39. Holy shit. I feel like I'm 25, to be honest. Ever since I've been looking out after my health, ever since I've been working out consistently, fucking feel great, huh? Hi, want to have a conversation?
Yes, I have some minutes to spare.
How old are you?
26.
That's good. Are you okay being live on YouTube and TikTok?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. You want to come? Here's the chair in view.
All right.
Love it. What's your name?
Sana.
Sana, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Chip, nice to meet you.
Sana, I'm here to speak about justice. I'm a justice warrior. How do you feel
Alright.
about justice?
I agree with justice.
You agree with
I
justice?
even studied law and justice,
s-
society, but something with justice in it.
It's a very interesting thing you're saying. Do you think law is always on the side of justice?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Law is made by humans, and sometimes it is a bit old. So
I like that. That's good. And say if you're in a position where you might be committing an injustice, do you think you should stop doing the injustice, or should you wait until the law tells you to stop?
I don't think you should stop until the law tells you to stop. If you feel like something is very unjust, well, there's not rules for everything, so you could stop earlier.
And the injustice, do you think has to be injustice towards you, or does it have to be injustice towards another victim?
Can be both, just injustice in general, I think.
Okay. Do you think victims does it matter like how smart the victims are? Does it matter how, I don't know, how they walk, what color their skin is, something like that?
Certainly not.
Certainly not. Do you think it matters whether they're a different animal, for example?
Don't think so.
Don't think so. Okay. Do you think so? Should we be committing injustices towards animals?
No.
No. I like that. Do you think that maybe when we choose to farm them, we are doing an injustice to them?
Depends if it's a farm animal who cannot survive in the wild. And depends the kind of farm it is, of course.
But farming animals is not a place where we take care of animals, right? It's a place where we bring animals into existence, treat them as a resource, and then kill them when we can no longer treat them as a resource, right?
Yeah.
And
It's very sad.
we do treat them in some way in between that existence that we created and that we destroyed. In between those two moments, we do try to give them a decent life because that just makes the product better. But if torturing them would make the product better, probably they would torture also the animals. But do you think that even if they treat them nicely in between those two moments, do you think bringing them into existence, treating them like property, giving them a decent life, and then killing them is okay? Is that not injustice?
It's a very difficult question.
Is it?
I think yes.
Well, what if it were for example, for leather? Would you find that a difficult question? Do you think we should bring animals into existence and kill them so that we can wear their skin?
No, if you put it like that, it sounds very harsh, but it is the reality, and it is also.
It is
the
definitely
animals
happening.
yeah, it is happening. It's
But
also-
should it be happening? Is it?
Yeah. I think it's very, very harsh if you put it like that. But it happens, and it's different because if the animals have a nice life, then, well, otherwise they wouldn't be in life. So
So if you pay for leather, do you think you're committing an injustice towards an animal?
If it has had a long and happy life, then maybe no.
Even if they get killed, and you are paying for them to get killed.
If they have had a happy life, then I think no. But
But what if we replace the animal with a human animal? The same thing happens to them, right? Exactly the same thing. Would you, not would you pay, would you find it an injustice to pay for somebody to be brought into existence, a human, and then killed to use their skin?
Yes, yes.
Would that be an injustice?
Yes,
So why wouldn't it be an injustice if it's done towards another animal?
because society has made me think that way, I think.
Yeah, sure. But like as we established before, sometimes the law is behind what's actually right? Do you think
Yes,
this
of
could be
course.
one of those moments when society or the law are behind what's actually right?
Yeah, sometimes I think the law is progressing already. Like things are better than it used to be.
Yeah.
We also have to be like checked in with reality, and some things are not possible yet. But
Do you
it
think
could
replacing
be.
leather is not possible?
It could be, yeah, of course. I think it's possible.
So
But
then do you think
still, I
that-
think law and society is behind. Like a lot of people have different kind of priorities.
So if we have an
Makes a
alternative for leather, we can make clothes with either plant leather or other materials whatsoever. Do you think it's fair to bring an animal to existence to kill them for their skin to make leather?
not really fair.
It's not fair,
Just
right?
yeah, a way that we are used to live, I think.
I agree with you on that one. Okay, what about food? Do you think it's fair that we bring animals into existence to kill them for food, knowing that we also have alternatives there?
Yeah. Also different because humans are like omnivores. They also eat
But we don't have
flesh.
to.
We don't have to, but we are kind of like made to do it. So
Did your mom create you specifically to consume animal products?
sorry?
Did your mom create you specifically to consume animal products?
No, not specifically. But it is what people, like humans, eat. Just like
But should-
chimpanzees and just like
But should
Other
humans
animals.
be doing that, knowing that we have alternatives? I
I think
understand
that's
this is
a
what
difficult
happens.
question. I think that's also a difficult question.
Is it?
I'm not vegetarian. I always wanted to be vegetarian, but my parents didn't let me be vegetarian.
Let's simplify it. Plant-based chicken versus regular chicken versus an innocent animal. Both get similar nutrition, similar taste.
Yeah, I really like
Is-
plant-based chicken. I would recommend it.
Is it right to kill a chicken to consume that flesh when you could eat plant-based chicken?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about more of the how do you say, like the environment repercussions of like a normal chicken, which is really bad and it's sad for the chicken. So it's a bit unjust, indeed. But if a chicken has had a long and happy life, then it makes a
What do you mean?
difference.
But how's, you said you're thinking about the environment?
Yeah, because like chicken farms, like the big farms, are also bad for the environment. So I also don't like that about the industry.
Oh, let's
like
not
the
go
farm
into that
industry.
because it's not. That's not true. But like, let's just imagine that again. You are faced with these two choices. The plant-based chicken is obviously better for the environment, monumentally. The chicken. Let's just imagine that they're both equal for the environment. Do you think it's okay to kill an innocent animal because it's like why would it ever be okay to kill the innocent animal?
Because it's nature, but it's not. Yeah, because we can think in
But do you
in
really
terms
take-
of injustice. For persons, like I could not kill a chicken myself, but I eat chicken, so that's
But is that not an injustice to choose to pay somebody to kill a chicken?
could be an injustice. But also, it's so normalized in our culture and society that I don't see it that way. But
Sure, I understand it's normalized, but I'm trying to assess whether you think it's an injustice or not.
no,
Like
what I
use your
say
logic,
because it's so
logically
yeah.
thinking, right? Try to put aside the fact that it's been normalized and you
Mm.
do it. If we did it to dogs, would it be an injustice?
Yes.
If we did it to cats, would it be an injustice?
Yes, because we see them all the time. Yes, because that's not normalized. That's
Would
we
it-
also put it to consideration.
Koalas, if we did it to koalas, would it be an injustice?
I think so.
So why wouldn't it be an injustice if we do it to chickens?
Because it's normalized, and that's the unjust thing that's
Well,
happening in my mind.
Sure, but like plenty of things were normalized. Like women not having rights was normalized. but that was an injustice.
So that's what I'm
Slavery was
saying. With,
normalized,
like,
but it
we're
was an
behind.
injustice.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, but you can still
So it-
admit that it is an injustice, even if it is normalized. So that's what I'm asking you. Is it an
Okay.
injustice?
Yes, in that way. Yes, let's say it's an injustice.
It's an injustice. Okay, okay. So this thing is an injustice. So what do you want to do? Do you want to continue participating in the injustice, or do you want to stop participating in the injustice?
Yeah, I would like to stop, but I think it's difficult. But I am trying to.
What would you call a person that does not create injustice towards animals at all?
Vegetarian?
Vegan.
Vegan.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Are you vegan?
Yes, because injustices happen towards animals also in the production of milk,
Yes.
eggs. But yeah, like do you live here in Amsterdam?
Yes.
So how do you think they like? I went to a slaughterhouse yesterday in front of slaughterhouse in Amsterdam. How do you think they kill chickens? Here.
I don't know.
So in Brooklyn, you can go and look it up yourself. They actually put them in gas chambers. Do you know why they put chickens in gas chambers?
No.
Because they can kill more that way. It's the easiest way to kill a lot, and it's also the cleanest way because workers don't have to get their hands dirty.
Yeah.
It's fucked
Sad.
up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Do you think that if you buy these products, you're responsible for it?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. While I was sitting there, you can't help, like, if you think logically that these are individuals who have an experience of life like we do, that through their eyes they experience life, they have emotions and all that. You can't help but feel how fucked up it is that we cram thousands of them in cages and then we choose to gas them. to
Yeah,
death.
it is.
Or however it is that we kill them. Huh?
Yes.
However, how difficult would it be for you to change compared to what they're going through?
Not so difficult because I already eat vegetarian chicken,
Yeah.
like fake chicken.
So why not be vegan? What's keeping you from being vegan today?
The difficulties sometimes.
But
Eating
you live
with
in
people.
such an easy city to be vegan.
Yeah,
huh?
true. But I'm from another country where it's much more difficult to eat vegetarian or vegan while traveling and stuff. So, but it is of course possible. So I can really do better.
Yeah.
I think that I have to help them though.
No worries, no worries. I'll give you. Okay, should you do better from now on?
Yes.
How many more animals should be exploited for you going forward?
Not so many.
Not so many? Should
No.
it be 0 or more than 0?
It should zero.
Zero.
Should be.
If you're in the position of the victim, do what you would want the oppressor to do to you, okay?
Thank you.
The most important speech you'll ever hear appears when you scan this QR code. Can you give that a watch?
I will.
Or Dominion.
Thank you.
Until you watch one of those, no more animal products consumption.
That's all right.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Have
Good
a good
luck.
one. Cheers. Okay. I think she opened up later. She opened up, which was good. Which was good. She is trying to help these people. Good conversations.
Yeah. Americans from Colorado, which I would say is actually a challenging place because the Coloradans.
Hey Jess, nice to see you. Jess, I was thinking about you recently. I don't know if you're coming to Amsterdam, but if you do come to Amsterdam, I would love to see you, man. I know you moved to Belgium. Veganism is a privilege and a fallacy. Well, first of all, veganism cannot be a fallacy because it's a moral principle that rejects non-human animals' exploitation in the context where there's absolutely no necessity for it. So that cannot possibly be a fallacy because a fallacy would imply some form of fallacious thinking. There's none of that there.
Is non-veganism not a privilege?
You calling it a privilege is also kind of actually false because in reality we bring these animals into existence to exploit and slaughter them. What could be more privileged than you thinking you have the right to exploit innocent animals? What are you guys carrying? What's going on? Yeah, there's just a big truck that's coming here.
Ja, rechtdoor. Draaien, bieden, draaien, Lotte. Ja, welke kant? Andere kant op, andere kant. Ja. Sterker draaien, zo. Ja, zo. Ga maar door. Ja. Door. Ga maar. Ja, groen, even de rechtdoor.
Chip, your friends are idiots. Please talk for them.
Draaien, andere kant op. Ja.
Sorry, everyone. There's a little truck walking by. Hey, you want to have a conversation? How old are you? Oh, you can't be on camera. I'm sorry. Here, Tiank. Have a good one. To be honest, it's a privilege to look at you. Oh my God, Felix, thank you so much. Look at these muscles. I want to do that challenge. There's a challenge nowadays going online where you show your biceps, and I never shy away from doing that. Huh? Give people a good opportunity. Gear growth, bro. Nah, bro. None of that shit. I don't touch that stuff. Please don't take steroids. Exactly. Don't take steroids. Completely agree. There's absolutely no need for it. I achieved this naturally. Why wouldn't you be able to do so? I actually met somebody recently who said they're taking performance enhancing drugs, and I thought that's kind of fucked. Chip, is it harder for you to keep your calorie intake higher on a vegan diet at all? No, SS Carbon. Actually, my issue has always, well, I fucking love eating, you know. My issue has always just been, how do I lower the calorie of foods so that I can eat more foods? Because I just love like different kinds of tastes and stuff. But you know, you can do it however you want. That's what I found out. I have days when I eat high calorie foods so that I can fill in my calorie requirements, because maybe I'm active up to a later hour, and I have days when I fulfill my calorie requirements slowly and I eat a lot of foods. However you want to do it, you can do it on a plant-based diet. There's absolutely no issue. There's high calorie foods, there's low calorie foods. There's high protein foods, there's low protein foods. There are high calorie, high protein, there are low calorie, high protein, and there's low calorie, low protein. All of it. I always tell people you are underestimating how great your body can work after a few years of working out. Also that, yeah, I find like a lot of people severely underestimate how important it is to work out harder. But yeah, whatever. We're here to speak about animals, not diets and shit. So if you have any questions about animal rights, I'll gladly answer those. Remember to hit that like, everyone. Let's see if we get more conversations. Explain the right. Well, when I mean by right, when I mean by animal rights is...
I made a picture, yeah?
You took a picture?
Yeah,
okay.
it's a pity to throw it away.
Yeah, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I can show you.
Yeah, no worries. I trust you. I trust
send
you.
it to my
Watch that
niece.
video though, huh?
Huh?
Watch that video. You sent it to your niece also?
Yeah, she's also Fijian.
Nice.
Then from there I can pick it up when I...
Love it.
Yeah?
Appreciate you, man. Have a good one. He came back to give me the card because he took a photo of it. We wanna have a conversation? Man, Jade is just gathering people one by one. She's fucking on fire. What about protein options? You can get protein, high protein on the plant-based diet, no problem. You know, Animal Justice 21 or Challenge 22, they help you with all that. I ask because rights only exist when people can enforce them. To some extent, that's legal rights. I'm speaking on moral rights. I thought you would be a bad cop today, but you are chill. I mean, I'm trying to be a bad cop, fella. I'm trying. Have I not been a bad cop today? Have I not been insistent enough? You call a natural thing a privilege. You think forcing chickens into gas chambers is natural? Jesus. I don't know what nature you've been walking through. What type of nature has gas chambers, huh? Okay, let's go. Let's go get some more conversations in here, everyone. We don't shame you guys, why shame us? The fact that you feel shame is up to you. What we're trying to say isn't we're not trying to get you to feel anything in particular. We're just trying to explain to you that you don't need to exploit and slaughter innocent animals, so don't exploit and slaughter innocent animals. And if you choose to do so, you are being an oppressor, you are being an animal abuser. If you feel shame about being that way, then perhaps that's your own body telling you, hey, stop doing that. Simple as that. Why exploit our plants? Why say such a stupid comment? Plants aren't sentient beings. You wanna have a conversation? If a cow says, okay, you can eat me. Yeah. If a cow consents to being killed, I wouldn't have an issue with that. But they cannot consent to doing that, can they? And they cannot give informed consent of all the things also. Because consent needs to be, freely given, retractable, informed, enthusiastic, and specific. So you'd also be missing out on the retractable part. If you could have a rescue chicken in your house, how many rescue chickens could you have before it would be too much? Felix, I actually have been wondering about getting a rescue chicken, I think one is enough, but maybe two just to have company. Because I did have a pet chicken when I was 18. I had a pet chicken when I was 18 and I really enjoyed them, their company. They're really nice people. They're very cute. I still remember her name was Maggie. That's the fucked up name to call her. Because I think that company that makes Maggie actually kills a lot of chickens. But, you wanna have a conversation?
I'm sorry, man. I'm in a rush. But
I
if
can
I
see
had
it.
the time, I would, man.
I see the rush, yeah. He's in a rush. I'm not vegan, but your point is dumb. What is my point? That it is dumb. My bunny tipped over the water bottle today. Aw, Linda, I bet that was cute to see. Okay, but Chip, what happens if your pet chicken lays eggs? I give them back to them. She's a menace. Oh, that's cute. You guys want to have a conversation? He's a rush and can't fight in a rush. No, I think he's looking for some last minute gifts or something. You're shaming people that don't agree with you. No, I'm shaming people that abuse animals if you want to go by that logic. But I'm not even shaming them. I'm explaining to them that when they do so, they are abusing animals. I give the egg back so they can eat it. Yeah, that's what I said, right? You give them back the eggs. Plants aren't sentient nor emotionally intelligent, which is why I said that was a dumb point. Exactly. Oh, that's what you mean, a dumb point towards that. Yeah. Plants don't have any form of consciousness. Why you don't go outside the city center? Because you don't dare to. Just because I'm trying to have conversations with people. If I go on a fucking highway, how do I get to have conversations with people? What the fuck do these people mean? How dare you stay outside of the city center? I'm going where there's people. God damn it, man. Oh, remember to hit that like, everyone. Subscribe. How's everyone doing? How's the mood so far? Have we been having some decent conversations? I barely get conversations today. There's 3 activists here today. There's Jade for Justice doing it. You wanna have a conversation? There's Jade for Justice doing activism. She's there. Christopher is doing activism. Karmic Breath, he's there. So we capture a lot of people, but that just means I get less people. So it's okay. At the end of the day, as long as everyone's doing activism, that's what matters. And Jade is using the "We Gotta Talk" sign, so I'm curious if that sign works well. Oh no, now she's changing it to... Hey, buddy. Plants are living things. So is bacteria, yeah. Being living doesn't mean you have moral value. What matters is consciousness, being a sentient, being an individual. Buff, thank you, yes. Some comments are particularly silly today. Good conversation.
Said he
You
would
guys
be-
want to have a conversation?
It's funny how.
Social experiment one works the best, huh?
Well, for me, it feels the most honest because I actually am doing a social experiment.
So am I. What do you mean? Don't you have to work? I will get to work after this, yes. Thank you for being concerned with my well-being. Are you religious? No.
It's like the same questions every day.
Every single day. No. I'm an agnostic atheist. Maybe you should work instead of bother people. I hold a sign, they come to me, huh? Well, right now Christopher's holding the sign because why don't know, there shouldn't be two of us holding a sign. Oh. Hey little Lincoln Peg. How are you doing? Chat was behind. B12 Babe says hello.
What up, B12 babe? She is a soldier.
Federal Wayfinding is asking you if you're single.
Yeah.
Does Christopher have a YouTube channel? Yes, Karmic Breath.
It's empty. I am going to post my activist content to the Redemption Rally. But for now, I would say you can follow my Instagram, Karmic Breath.
Do you consume meat substitutes from time to time, yes. Sometimes, yes. I find some of them nice, some of them meh.
I mean, I was experimenting with TVP back home.
PvP is really nice, yeah.
I mean, lion's mane steak is just so freaking good.
We don't have that much here in Europe, huh?
You can learn to cook it yourself.
But we don't have lion's manes that much. We don't have that. I know in US it really exploded lion manes.
You can get into that business.
You mean like just? Oh, that's a good one.
Start producing lion's mane here in Amsterdam. Sell it at markets and stuff.
Holy
or
shit!
you could also
people also pay a lot for it.
You could do e-commerce too. You could set up an online shop in Amsterdam and do a delivery or something.
But you need a land, right, to grow it and stuff.
Maybe you could grow it inside the home.
I'll look into it. Lion's mane, interesting. Yeah, I dare you to do that. Why not? That's a great idea. A lot of people are liking your idea. That is a great idea, yeah. Why is your concept of sentient the limiting factor? Plants want to live. Plants don't have a want. That's why it's a limiting factor. Sentience means they're an individual. It's a bare minimum.
There's a look. I will be charitable and entertain the idea that there's an intelligence with plant life. I mean, they've existed long before monkeys and Homo sapiens. But there's a uncertainty around the intelligence, and there is a certainty around the intelligence of animals. So we know without a doubt that we are causing suffering and grief and terror to animals. We don't know that for sure with plants. I doubt that they are feeling like they're getting tortured and they're living lives of terror. And then, of course, we all know, even the ones who regurgitate this bullshit all day, every day on the internet, we know that fewer plants would die if we stopped eating animals.
That's exactly true.
We do not talk about this enough. Everybody is concerned about monocropping. There's not a lot of interest in monobreeding. And the fact that 10 to 20 million species have gone extinct in our lifetime, and less than 4% of all mammals on Earth are wild, and over 63% are livestock. There's more livestock on Earth than any other mammal, more than humans, more than pets, more than wild animals. So we are reorganizing the diversity of living organisms into a smaller number of organisms that are not even capable of surviving in the wild. It's absolute lunacy.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, like the monocropping, we obviously, as Christopher said, we grow monocrops to feed to the animals. Most of the monocropping is for the animals, because for humans we don't grow that many monocrops. And in fact, the pesticides use is far higher when it comes to the food we grow for animals than the food we grow for ourselves, because for humans we all know we don't really like pesticide-rich foods, so it's heavily regulated. Whereas like for the animals, we don't really care what we feed them because we don't really care about them. So, you know, there's a lot of concerns in all of these areas, but at the end of the day, no matter how you spin it, veganism is a superpower. It's as logical as it can be. It just makes sense.
There's this narrative that vegans are in support of monocropping. Like we're not against local food production. We're not against bottom-up food systems. We're all for that. I don't know where this idea is that vegans are all about
Yeah.
industrial farming.
So there's several issues in the world, right? Like one of the issues is the way we farm plants. Maybe it's not the best way to farm plants. But another issue is the fact that we farm animals. It's not how we do it, but that we do it. What we're here to stand up is against farming of animals, but not just against all forms of injustices towards animals. Because we also hunt them. We also, breed them for entertainment, for companionship. It's all bad, right? Like we should just leave these animals alone and then deal with the rest of the issues. Like it would be so nice if I could be here sitting and speaking about another issue, like you said, oh, what about crop farming or what about all this other stuff? Yeah, we should be talking about that also. But how on earth can we be talking about crop farming or maybe insects dying in the production of crops or animals being killed in the production of crops or all this kind of stuff when we literally bring animals into existence to exploit them to death? We can't, right? That would be fucking hypocritical. There should still be people trying to combat that nowadays, and there are. I actually have spoken to, and by the way, all of those people are still vegan, and I have spoken to several vegans who are working on that. It's just that that's more of a different type of issue, not one where the consumer can tackle it, whereas this is an issue where the consumer can easily tackle it. At some point, governments and other body of regulations could come in and tackle it, but right now, unfortunately, because there's so much demand for animal products, it's the consumers who have to tackle it. The same people who complain about all these issues don't do anything about it. 100%. It's the same people who complain about factory farming and don't do anything about it. I think you were the one saying so well put it that it's insane. It's interesting that even against the issues within factory farming and all that, it's still the vegans who are standing up against all these injustices.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to say, oh, if the animals lived a good life. Then what you're saying is that you disagree if they lived a bad life. So if that's the case, then why aren't they out here trying to tell people to stop with the factory farming? Why aren't they? Like everyone I know who's outside the Kroger offices, and I think it's Ohio, they're all vegan. And they're pushing a welfare change. It's not even an abolitionist change. They're trying to say that Kroger promised they were going to go cage-free, and they still haven't.
Yeah.
So why is it only vegans that are out there trying to get them to keep to their word of being cage-free? That's honestly, I don't even agree with that fight. I'm an abolitionist. I'm not a welfarist. But even still, the people who are welfarists, they still aren't actually, they're not boycotting the factory farming. They're not boycotting the, like any of that stuff. It's just like a weird thing, It's a really weird thing.
Oh damn, Jade's got it hard. Are you okay? You're fine? Okay.
Did she just assault her?
I don't know. Were you did she do something to you? What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean just hands? What happened?
Pushed me.
She pushed you?
She pushed me.
What the fuck?
Her daughter was super smart. Her daughter, I just stopped talking to her because I'm like, okay, you're entitled, you're an oppressor, you're a victimizer, goodbye. I talked to her daughter. Her daughter is like on the exact same page as me. And then so she pulls her daughter away. And then she comes back to push me.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It didn't hurt or anything. And
Yeah.
it's on camera, so.
Okay. Yeah, you heard it, huh? That's insane. Yeah, let's see if we can get more conversation. You wanna have more conversations with me?
Yeah, I'll stick with you.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna be the bad cop then. What? Best not to escalate. She did not escalate. She just put up a sign between them and asked her to leave. Ooh, good cop, bad cop. Well, somebody's gonna be the honest cop. Good cop, honest cop.
I'm honest.
You're honest, but I'm more direct. I'm like, the fuck are you doing?
I'm just trying to go off evidence-based ways.
B12, babe, take your B12. I haven't taken my B12 supplement today because the pill was sitting neatly next to my breakfast plate like it usually is when I'm staying at Chips. Yeah, B12, babe, take your B12. That's true. I think Felix also saw that I was giving him the B12 vitamin. Yeah. That camera's kind of sick.
It's okay. Some new cameras that have been coming out that are mind-blowing.
The lenses look really, really good.
Do you guys have socials that we can see?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a card. Give me a second. Did I not give him a card? I did not give him a card. Here you go. You have my social media there. Have a good one. B12 gummies. Oh, that would be cool.
That exists.
Yeah. But I heard that the B12 gummies, depends on which type of B12 they use, right? Because they're not as efficient as the others. So make sure to use not the cyanocobalamin one, I think. That's the one that you want. It's funny that this gay guy doesn't like meat. LMAO, he's lying.
Who's the gay guy?
I don't know who the gay person is, but even if I were gay, I'm not, but even if I were, why would that be funny if I didn't like meat? Do you think all gay people like meat? Is that like an euphemism you're trying to do there? Is that like a gotcha? Because we don't have a problem with meat. We have a problem with the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of animals. That's what the problem is. There's no euphemism to be there. There's nothing, ooh, you like meat. You guys want to have a conversation?
What about?
Animals.
What about animals?
Oh, just in general animals.
Yeah, go on, man.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
24.
24, you're good. Are you okay being live on YouTube and TikTok?
Yeah, sure.
Come here, young Padawan.
You wanna hold that?
I'm gonna join it.
You gonna join in? You wanna come here so that you're in
Oh,
view?
we're actually on live.
Yeah.
I shout myself out.
Sure, what's your name?
Valentine, at Shot by Valentine on Instagram. Hit me up for some photography.
Nice.
There we go.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you,
Valentine.
man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm here to speak up for animals. I'm an animal rights activist.
Yeah.
How do you feel about animals?
Well, like in general.
Yeah.
I mean, I like them. I don't think they should be kept in cages like beagles and beagle farms. And
Oh
things like
shit, we
that.
shouldn't
Yeah.
keep beagles in cages.
Yeah, beagles are like farms and like
Okay.
places. It's horrible.
Okay, but say I have a beagle and I
Yeah.
don't keep them in a cage. I give them the excellent life. But at the age of 2 years old, I shoot them in the back of the head, and I use their body as a punching bag.
That's wrong. That's
That's wrong?
malicious. Yeah.
But I do need to work out. I gotta keep the muscles up, huh?
Yeah, but like don't take out an animal. They're defenseless.
No, but I'm killing them before, right? So that.
There's still every wrong to that. It's an animal. at the
Okay,
end of the
okay.
day.
So are you saying it's wrong to kill or harm an animal if I for workout?
Yeah, like if you're working out and killing an animal in that sense, yeah.
Why
like-
would that be wrong though? Because I need to work out.
Well, it's a dog. You mentioned it was a dog, so
Yeah.
a dog is gonna unconditionally love you and like follow you, and you're its whole world, isn't it? So
Yeah.
there is that to it.
Oh, but this dog won't feel that way about me because I'll keep them separate from wherever I'm at. I won't keep them in my house.
Regardless.
I'll bring them into existence for the sole purpose of killing them at the age of 2 years old.
Well, that's malicious, and I think you need to see a doctor if you have that mentality.
So if I do that, it's still wrong.
Yeah, I'd
But
agree.
why is it wrong? That's the question.
You're killing an animal. I don't think you should kill an animal. Full stop.
Is killing animals wrong?
Yeah, I think if it's unless it's like farming, I think farming has got like actual cause for that if done correctly
Well,
and
but
if done with proper care.
This is farming, what I'm describing, right? Like
No,
this is
what
essentially
you-
farming for punching bags.
No, farming is for food and for sustenance. What you
Oh no,
describe,
farming is
what you
also.
described as killing a dog.
Wait, are you saying farming for leather is not farming?
No, leather farms aren't explicitly for solely leather, aren't they? They're more of a byproduct of the cattle
They're
industry as a
co-products.
whole.
No, they're co-products. So sometimes we bring animals into existence for their skin to kill them, and then the leftover we.
For my personal opinion, it depends on what happens to the rest of the animal. If you breed a cow for leather, for instance,
Yeah.
to skin the cow and then to like dump the rest of the meat, that's wrong. But if you then use every part of that animal, I think it then.
Okay, let's start there.
I think
Okay,
that's
let's
fine.
start there. So, if we bring an animal, a cow, into existence, kill them to use their leather, and then eat their insides, it's okay.
Yeah, because in my mind, you're using every part of that. There's no
Sure.
there's no wastage.
If we do the same thing to a dog, it's also okay, right?
No, I see your point where it's not biased for animal, but in my mind, I'm like, I couldn't kill a dog, I couldn't kill a cat, I couldn't kill a rabbit, but I've grown up eating meat, I've grown up doing that sort of stuff, so I guess that's inclined to my like societal upbringing, I guess.
Sure, but like, the question is whether it is right or wrong, right? Like, I understand where you got this value from, but this value could also be a faulty one, right? It could be a value that's
Yes,
not actually valid. So, regardless of where you got this value from, do you think it's a good value to have, to say that it's okay to kill a cow but not a dog for exactly the same reason?
I think it settles me above the people who would shoot the dog in the back of the head and turn it into a punching bag.
I don't think there's
But-
literally any difference. In fact, those people at least would not discriminate because you're discriminating, right? Why do you think it's okay to discriminate based on the species that they're born in? Is that not, like, do you choose the species you're born in? Nobody does.
No, you don't.
So why do you choose to discriminate based on that and say, I'm sorry, you were born in the wrong species, it's time to kill you and use your skin
I think that opens up
to make
a
optional
larger,
products from you?
I think that opens a larger discussion and a larger overarching societal change that needs to happen, need want happen as well.
Sure.
But I haven't got the time for that discussion today.
But before we open up that discussion to what the large society, if you find that that is wrong, why wouldn't you continue? Why wouldn't you stop doing it? So I'm trying to understand, why is it that you find it right or wrong, first and foremost, right? Because you seem to think that one is right and one is wrong, and there is absolutely no logical justification between them.
I think there's logic and justification between them.
What is it?
Like battery farming, for instance.
No,
I don't
no,
agree with
no
battery
factory farm, no
or-
nothing.
Yeah.
Individuals, a cow, a dog, same treatment. Kill them at the age of 2 years old, shooting them in the back of the head, using their skin and their
Oh,
insides.
yeah. In that case, both are wrong.
Both are
Because,
wrong.
Well, if you're bringing that animal in to look after it, care for it, make it like you like it, and then give it a life.
Oh no,
just
no,
to take it
I
away.
didn't say any of that. No, I bring them into existence. I give them a good life. I didn't say I have a relationship with them. I give them a good life, and then I kill them at the age of 2 years old. That's it. And then I use their skin and their insides.
I just think it's weird.
It's weird.
I think it's weird personally.
Yeah,
to
but
do
is
that,
it right
but
or is it wrong?
I think the overarching of being right and wrong is a grey area. I think
It's a gray area
think
when
it's-
we do it to cows, but it's
I think
wrong
it's a-
when we do it to dogs.
I think it's a lot of grey area of everything. I think
Okay, but it's a gray area when we do it to cows, but it's wrong when we do it to dogs.
in my personal belief,
Yeah.
I'd say so because
What's
you
the
couldn't-
logical reason behind it?
I eat cows, I don't eat dogs.
But what's the logical reason behind it?
I couldn't give you one because
So there isn't a logical reason behind it.
I'm not saying that there isn't. I'm saying that I can't give you one because I'm not as informed on the subject matter to give a reaction or the answer that you might be feeling. You know?
Do you think you should perhaps make decisions that involve incredible violence towards animals or towards any sentient being
No, I think
by using
violence is
logic
silly.
and critical thinking? Not, I can't explain why. Like, don't you think you should have a pretty good reason for saying it's okay to kill somebody, or it's a gray area to kill
See
somebody?
that? So now we're talking about people. That opens up a
No.
whole
Do you think
different-
animals are not a somebody?
Well, they're definitely somebody. Everything
there you
has
go.
a
I meant
personality.
all
Oh,
animals.
okay, yeah.
I meant animals.
I mean, I can't give you an answer. I don't know.
Yeah,
Off the top of the
but
dome.
that's exactly what I'm saying. You can't give me an answer why it's justified to do this or not that. So don't you think you need a pretty good answer or a pretty good justification to kill someone? Like, I'm not saying, like, you can't just go around, like, I can't just go around killing individuals who have an experience of life and emotions and all that on account that they're in a category that I disrespect, right?
Right. Okay.
Which country you're from?
England.
England. Like, imagine if I said, I'm not in that position, but imagine if I said that I don't respect British people. You're in a category, you're born in that category. You might be a very nice person. In fact, you might be a highly intelligent, whatever person. But it doesn't really matter to me because you were born in the wrong category, and I'll just choose to exploit and kill you. If I had the power to do so, it would be wrong.
That then leads to more of a racism and Zionism discussion.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
But well, what you're doing is speciesism. It's another
Yeah.
form of discrimination based on the species that somebody's born in. Do you really think you should engage in this type of thing?
What, like killing of animals?
Like
Full stop.
speciesism, like this form of discrimination of saying you were born a cow, so I'll pay for somebody to rape you, kill you, do all that stuff.
Not really, no.
No.
Is this going to be much longer? Because I got places to be.
No, sure, you got places to
Yeah.
be, but
Is there like an ending question you want? or
sure,
anything?
sure. I'm just trying to understand like what exactly is keeping you from no longer committing this injustice, to just being a fair person towards the animals.
Well, I'm fair to everyone, isn't it? Like I treat everyone
not
the
the animals,
same.
no.
Well, animals too. I mean, I don't own cows. I don't own pigs.
No,
I
no,
don't
but you
own
pay somebody to
chickens.
kill them. You wouldn't say that a cow feels like you're
No,
being
I
honest with them.
go Tesco and get my meat from there, innit?
Sure, sure, sure. But like the cow that had to die for that meat that you're paying, or that cow
Yeah.
the cow that had to die after you paid for that meat, I don't think they would be like, oh, he was fair,
Fair enough. I hear.
right?
I
So
hear
you're
your
not fair
views.
towards animals.
I guess.
So
I don't
what's
know,
keeping you
like,
from being fair towards animals?
dietary requirements? I guess I can't eat certain foods because of my own like body. I don't know.
I'm a certified nutritionist. Explain to me
Yeah.
what foods can't you eat.
Oh, I don't feel comfortable discussing that on a live stream.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But like, if the dietary requirements wouldn't be an issue, you would no longer oppress animals.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So if I give you access to a free dietitian, will you stop oppressing animals today?
Well, where's the dietitian based? Here in the Netherlands, or
No. They're worldwide. They're including the
if
UK.
you give me a card, then yeah,
Yeah.
sure, I'll think about it. Yeah.
You'll think about it, or will you stop?
Well, I'll think about it because I have to. There's health concerns. I have to like.
Do you think that
prioritize
your
myself.
health? Do you think your health would be in any way detrimental if you, from this moment on, stop oppressing animals and choose to eat plant-based, for example?
Yeah, I can't eat a lot of plant-based foods.
Why is that?
Well, the stuff that's inside of them doesn't agree with me. It makes me very unwell.
Like what?
Again, live stream.
You
I'm
don't
not
have to
gonna get into
mention.
it.
Well, just mention the stuff that's within them.
Well,
No, I don't have
I don't-
to hear the medical condition. Just the stuff that within them.
it was more like an interrogation. Is more of a questioning situation now.
Sure. But like the point of it is like you're in a position of an oppressor right now, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to speak up for the victims right now.
Yeah, and I'm
So
not.
if
I'm
you
not
were
dis-
in the
I'm not
if you were
discrediting your
if you
point.
were part of the victim class, right? If you're part
Yeah.
of the individual who's saying you're a British person, you deserve a knife to the throat, right? If somebody said that, would you want the person who's trying to stop them to say, no, okay, yeah, maybe kill him, kill a couple more, and then think about it. You know, maybe you want to stop killing British people. No,
Well-
you would want them to stay fucking stop, right? So
Well-
that's what I want you also to say.
Yeah.
Not just say, but actually do. Stop oppressing animals.
Well, I think the message is good. I got places to be. Thank you for your time.
Sure. I'm not gonna shake your hand because I'm not gonna shake the hand if you're going to continue oppressing animals. So
Well,
do you want to do
I
a
appreciate
commitment
that,
here
man.
or not?
If you treat animals like a resource for milk or skin or eggs,
Was she nicer? He was not
You
nice.
know why?
Why?
Because I'm nice.
I'm nice also. Was I not nice, everyone? Was I not nice?
This sentence is not in a good way. It's not in a good way.
I was nice.
Just wrong. What's your TikTok name?
Oh, you mean my TikTok? It's the same as the Instagram.
Ah, yeah. Here.
No handshake after the discussion? No. Well, you can't trust the gardeners. They're always going to say I'm not nice. But some of the vegans, can you tell me, was I nice or not? You were nice, see? Not the damn vegan says I was nice. I was nice. I was just not.
I'm busting your balls, Chip.
I were too nice. See? I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice, but also accurate. I'm trying to be like a precision, like I'm precision cuts. I do precision cuts. That's what we do. We don't just, like you don't want a surgeon who will be like, you want to have a conversation?
It's possible. But, nee, ow! I said it.
so will you be vegan now? Be
I'm not-
vegan or be animal abuser?
I'm not vegan.
It's your choice. So animal abuser.
But I don't eat meat.
Okay, animal abuser that doesn't eat meat. Okay, but you still abuse animals.
Wait, let me show you before you go down that road. Let me show you exactly, because you eat dairy products,
I
right?
know this. I know this.
You've seen the stuff that happens to dairy cows?
Sarah!
I'm from the United States.
No, but I understand what you mean.
You understand what I mean? You
I
understand the cows
what
are
you mean,
forcefully
but
impregnated?
This far is too exciting. I know, Maria.
You've seen this kind of stuff?
Nah,
How they
this
take away
is-
their babies?
nah, I find it awful.
How they put their hands in
But
their anus and
nah,
inject semen in their
I
vagina?
know
How they
this,
jerk
I
off
know,
bulls?
I know that.
And You still choose to pay for this?
Nee, nooit oké. No?
Not okay? So why not be vegan?
Omdat it's difficult. Je moet... I don't speak very good English.
But whatever it is that you need and whatever difficulty you're having, how do you think your difficulty compares to the animal's difficulty?
If you buy a shoe, you must watch of that is. You must watch everything that is difficult.
It's not that
And
difficult. Do you buy shoes every day?
Sometimes you can use something you don't know comes from animal.
Sure, but like if you do it accidentally, it's a different thing. But that still means that you should pay attention and not do it intentionally.
But I shall think about it.
Let me give you a card, okay? There's a documentary here called Dominion. Give that a watch, okay?
Really?
Give the Minion a watch, okay? Have a good one. See? That was also nice.
I just wasn't feeling it. I've been like working really tightly with them the last year, and like.
How are we doing, everyone? Shall we try to have on the mic one more conversation?
What about you? You're soloing after?
Mostly just come do it with Chip. In Vegas, there's a little crew.
Chip is a plant murderer. Well, less than any animal
Yeah, I can't.
carcass consumer. You know what? Fuck it. I'm holding the signs here. If somebody comes here, we'll have a conversation. If they don't, I'll just keep answering some questions in the chat and then go. You're pushing your narrative, buddy. I'm not pushing anything other than 120 kg today on the bench. Bam! Damn, that was good. Sometimes I'm on fire with this kind of stuff. Thank you for that. You're right. Thank you for setting them on the court and I keep smashing them down. Who's the other person talking? It's Christopher and Jade for Justice. They're discussing here. I like chicken. Well, no, you like the bodies of chickens. If you like chickens, you don't force them into slaughterhouses. Call 112. Why would I do that? Insects, I'm generally confused. Insects are also sentient beings, so leave them alone. There's no need to exploit and abuse them. You do not bench 120 kg. Yeah, I do. I did that. I do that almost every week, but I did that also today, yes. And today I actually did 2 reps for 120 kg, not just 1. And I think I could have done 3, but I didn't want to push it because I'm trying to do this thing at the gym where I don't push myself too hard. What about microscopic life? Well, it's pretty simple. We only care about sentient life because sentient life means they're individuals. And whatever concerned about other types of life you have, obviously when you're going to be killing an animal, you're also going to be killing all the other types of life that animal has killed, whether that is plants or microscopic life, as you're saying. So a plant-based diet or being vegan would still be more preferable. Yeah, well, I bench 121 kg, so there, says Mr. South London. That's fine, Mr. South London. My 1 rep max is 130, has been 130 or at least last year when I tested it. I'm going to test it again at the end of this year, but after camp out, I'm going to start, training for strength again, because I've just been going through emotions recently. How can you determine sentience? Well, sentience is pretty simple. The way you determine sentience is we notice that sentience is an emerging property of brains. So essentially, anybody who has a brain is also sentient. Are you trans or gay? Neither. You guys are plant murderers. It's disgusting. If you care about plants, you should be vegan because you kill less plants in the process. I like protein that can be absorbed and having a properly functioning brain. Great, that would be plant-based protein. All the largest organizations on nutritionists and dietitians on the planet agree that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet, and all of them say that you should adopt. You should get your protein from plants as much as possible. What constitutes a brain? If you don't know what constitutes a brain, I don't think I can help you out on that one. We will expose you. I mean, there certainly are some pictures of me somewhere out there naked. I'm sure there's people who have pictures of me naked. But please, if you do find them, don't show them up online. That would not be cool. Expose me. We will expose you. Majority of non-vegans in chat look like alternate accounts. No profile images and very strange names. Yeah. Naked from Grindr. Nah, never been on Grindr. You killing millions of insects, harvesting your veggies. Very interesting points, and I want to repeat that for people who are in the back or who haven't heard that. So we grow crops to feed to the animals, and we grow crops to feed humans. It's true. The thing is, though, we grow 4 times more crops to feed to the animals, and in that process, we get way less calories than we would if we grew those crops to feed to the humans directly. And not just that, but we grow so many crops. The crops that we grow to the animals use a lot more pesticides than the crops that we grow for humans. So in fact, we're killing monumentally more insects in the production of animal products. Cows eat grass. Well, the diet of a cow consists between 40 to 60% of grass. The rest is, and that's in the best case scenario. Most of the times it's even worse. But it's soy, corn, and a lot of the times just vitamins and other stuff. What do you use for fertilizer for your crops? Well, you can use for fertilizer your crops. You can first of all you have industrial fertilizers, which some of them are excellent, and anything else you can use. I think there's been a successful use. There's a study that showed successful usage of fertilizers made out of clove. I forgot clove something, but either way, if not, you can do, you can mulch, you can create mulch, you can ferment, you can have worm hotels. There's a lot of ways you can get fertilizer for plants. There's no need to exploit innocent animals. And if you want to, if your concern is, well, we need to farm animals to get fertilizer from them, no, you can literally just have animals, give them an excellent life, don't breed them, and just take away their shit if that's your concern. But not bring them into existence yourself, like just have a sanctuary type of situation. Did you get the COVID vaccine? Yes, of course I did. I'm a logical, smart person. Of course I would get the COVID vaccine. I'm not stupid. Killing insects is no better than animals. Exactly, they're all sentient beings. Human urine can be a fertilizer. Sure, I believe it. COVID was a hoax. No, brother, it was not. COVID, first of all, if you're talking about the SARS-CoV-2, SARS-CoV-2 was a pretty serious virus. He's vaccinated, that explains it. Oh my God. It's so funny that there's people who think vaccines are bad, but that's okay. The people who think the vaccines are bad, I'm going to ignore, because that's just beyond my level of, like, if you think a vaccine is bad, you probably think the earth is flat also. So, I can't convince you of anything if you believe that nonsense. Hey, little buddy. Hey, little guy. How you doing? Hey. Oh, there's a little cutie here. Giant cat over here. Giant cutie. I know several people who died. Yeah, I know several people who died of COVID also. But we're not here to speak about vaccines. I know you're concerned about that, but perhaps you should look into the science of it. The COVID vaccine was tested on 45,000 people and on millions of other people. Obviously, there will be health outcomes, just like there are when you take a fucking aspirin. None of it matters. So let's just move on from that. We're here to speak up about the rights of animals. Are you not man enough to address my hypothetical? I don't know who you are. I haven't read your hypothetical, but I may not be man enough for your hypothetical, it seems. Or just afraid because you know what conclusion that leads to. Robin, you could have spent all that time writing out the hypothetical again, but you chose instead to insult me. That's not, I don't know what to tell you about that. Did Jade try to Amsterdam? Did you try the stroopwafels, Jade?
Yeah, I did. I went to, what's the place that has the junk food bar?
Oh, the vegan junk food bar? It's
no, not vegan junk food bar. It was another junk food bar, not called that.
Temple? No.
Yeah, Temple. Yeah, and I had a waffle there.
Alright.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
like their fettuccine was good, and their peanut satay. Oh, I love satay.
Okay. So here's the hypothetical. If helicopters kill 11,000 times more people than normal traffic and provided no utility to anyone except the millionaires who can afford to fly one, would it be moral to fly helicopters? No. There you go. I love you and I want to marry you. I'm sorry. I don't think that is going to work out. I'm not even sure if you're vegan yet or something. So is that it? But Christopher here is definitely looking for somebody who's vegan.
Not looking for
You're
somebody.
not looking for somebody?
I'm not looking for somebody.
He's not looking for somebody. He's not. But he is single. He's hot. He does acro yoga.
Thank you.
And he's very good at it too.
Chip's very good at it.
I'm only starting to learn it. He only goes to gay areas and won't talk to real meat eaters. You think the people that I spoke to were fake or something? Yeah. You're sorry because your gay comes out of the closet. We've been new at Listen, bro, I don't have a problem with being gay. I have literally, if you think I'm gay, that's fine. I don't have a problem. Call me gay. But I'm not. I'm just saying. Get a girl's number and I'll go vegan. Can I have your phone number?
You want my phone number?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give it to you on the camera.
No. But see, she's gonna give me my phone number. Then you have to go vegan. Perfect. Somebody said if I get a girl's phone number, she'll go vegan.
Okay.
I got her phone number. You have to go vegan.
Now they're gonna be like, that's not a real girl.
So, fuck you. Go vegan. I love that.
This is when they accuse me of being a fake woman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you wanna have a conversation with me?
Oh, about what?
About animals. I am live on YouTube and TikTok. You wanna do that?
I'm gonna take my shine.
Okay, nice. Are you okay being live on YouTube and TikTok?
Come again?
Are you okay being live on YouTube and TikTok?
Yeah, that's cool, that's cool.
Okay, that's cool. You wanna come here's that chain view?
About animals, right?
Yeah. Jade, you wanna join? Nah, she's doing her thing. Okay. What's your name?
Moyo.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you, brother.
So I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals. It depends.
What does it depend on?
I mean, I love dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, animals are like similar to humans as well, you know, certain animals at least.
Yeah.
If you know how to treat them well,
Yeah.
you know how to go on with them,
Yeah.
feel their instinct, then you should know how to move with them as well.
So in a situation where there's no need to harm an animal, would it be justified to harm an animal?
I mean, you gotta save yourself as well, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, if there's no need for it, if there's no need for you to save yourself, so if there's absolutely no need for you to harm an animal, an innocent animal, would it be fair to harm an innocent
No,
animal?
absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Do you think that when we're choosing to kill them for food, for clothing, or entertainment, we are harming them?
Interesting. Practically you are, actually.
Is there any necessity for that?
Actually not.
No.
But I mean, yeah, actually not.
I love it.
Yeah.
What do you think you can do about it then?
That's a very good question. Never really thought about it actually. What's the easiest way actually being vegetarian, innit?
Vegan, yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you?
I'm vegan.
You're vegan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you considered being vegan?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, for healthy life.
Yeah.
I mean, it works.
But being vegan is not about the healthy of
Yeah,
ourselves,
true,
right?
true.
It's about the animals, it's about respecting their rights.
That's true. That's
And
true.
you seem to have that value about you, right? You seem to think we should be respecting their rights.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So why not align your values with your actions and no longer oppress
That
them?
makes a lot of sense. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you see me, I like meat.
You like the taste
I
of
love
it.
meat.
Do you live here?
I live here, yeah.
Yeah, but we have so many plant-based meats nowadays here. Huh? That's so
Oh,
easy.
true. And you know what? Actually, I've never really like considered trying it out. I'm lying. I tried the McDonald's plant-based McChicken. I mean,
fucking
it was good, but I just know that there's something behind it that's not actually meat. So
Doesn't
that
really
was-
matter, right? It could be a psychological thing. But if you try planted steak, there in Albert Heijn, there's all sorts of options. But either way, like, we have so many options, and even if they taste a little bit different, can we really say that the small taste difference justifies the violence towards animals?
Oh, actually, no. Nah,
No.
definitely not.
So then, don't we have an obligation to choose the other products then?
We do.
Yeah.
Animals.
You know, they want to live just like us. You live here in
True that.
Amsterdam, you
Yeah,
said,
yeah, I
right?
do.
Yeah, so yesterday I went in front of a slaughterhouse where they kill chickens. I'm assuming you eat chickens, right?
Mhm.
Do you know how they kill chickens here?
Not tell me.
In Brooklyn, I went. That's where the slaughterhouse is. So if you want to go there for yourself, would be amazing. You also see it yourself. They put them in gas chambers.
In what?
In gas chambers.
Right.
Do you know why they do that?
Mm.
To kill as many as possible. You go up close with your phone, you see the chickens, and you see thousands of them in a little crate. And then you're wondering, because I hope you realize that all these animals, they have an experience of life, you know? How
Definitely.
you see through your eyes, how I see through my eyes, and we all have this experience of life. They all have the same thing.
Yeah, true.
And when you go out there and you see thousands of these individuals packed in boxes about to go into a fucking gas chamber, it's sad as shit, huh?
It is.
All the thing
100%.
we can do is at least not demand it, not pay for it.
Very true.
Do you think that's asking a lot of you to choose to not put them in that position?
You're asking a lot. I mean, how did it? Sorry to like answer the question, but how do they even go about like making plant-based meat? Like, how does that even work? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, it depends on which one it is, right? Like it all depends on, there's several ones. For example, soy chunks, which is, I would say, the healthiest, is just taking soy, I think kneading it, because it's kind of like, it's got like this, you know how gluten is, you can kind of knead it, how like you have a dough,
Okay.
and then just
Alright.
cutting it in pieces. And because you knead it so tightly, all of those fibers end up aligning kind of the same way as meat does. And then you just cut them in small pieces, you boil them, and it resembles meat. Because a lot of the times when we think about meat, we think it's about some form of taste, but in reality, it's the texture that matters the most.
True that.
Because the taste, we always cover it in spices, sauces, and all that stuff. The texture is the one that matters, and the texture is just about having these fibers aligned. That's how we do it with soy chunks. That's how we do it with a lot of things in reality. We just knead them and then cut them into pieces.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really
I
not that
wasn't
big a
aware
deal.
of that, though. But okay, that's an interesting take.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense. All right then.
How many more animals should be exploited for you going forward?
Exploited in what way?
Like, you know, abused, killed, treated like objects.
How many more?
Yeah.
Should be
From now on, yeah.
as less as possible, right?
Shouldn't that mean zero?
That means what?
Zero.
Yeah, I
It is
mean,
possible.
preferably, it's definitely possible.
Yeah. So
I
why
mean,
not go vegan from today, man?
for today, hey,
From today, yeah.
I am for today. I'm so used to chicken, but I want to meat. But I do hear what you're saying. I hear your suggestion, and you know, seeing it from the point of view that you're talking about makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they mean and matter as much as we do.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does make sense to do so. But it's not. I won't say it's that easy for me to do as well. You know, it takes a lot of courage and understanding.
It just takes that one choice to make.
It does. But
Because once you make that choice and you say, I don't want to be an oppressor to animals, I don't want to be the violent one towards animals,
with that mindset, then
all
yeah,
you gotta do
definitely.
is just make a different product,
Mhm.
choose a different product. And I understand maybe sometimes you might find some difficulty. Maybe you're in a restaurant where they have little options,
Yeah.
but that's nothing compared to choosing to kill an animal. The difficulty that they have going through all that. Huh?
True that.
I'll do this. I'll give you a card. Watch a video. There's a video here called "The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear." Can you
Okay.
give that a watch?
I'm gonna give it a watch.
And until you watch that,
bit.
can you not consume any animal products? Can you do that?
Can I?
Not consume any animal products until you watch.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll watch it. The only real difference. Got you, brother. It was nice meeting you, man.
Same. Have a good one. Cheers. What a nice guy. Nice guy. Yeah. You guys going? I'm also gonna finish the stream. Are you gonna go to AV? What are you gonna do?
I'm not going to AV.
I'm not gonna go immediately.
I have
Probably tonight by the end of it.
I have 2 hours before I can ride the transit because it's peak hours right now.
Ah,
I'm
you
just
have
kinda
the
killing
thing.
time. I could eat.
Okay, let me end the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm gonna give some shout outs, huh? Let me give some shout outs. I think Linda was the first to comment on the last stream. So, Linda, shout out to you. And also, thank you for moderating, Linda. You were probably alone today, so I appreciate you. Thank you for everyone who's been here. I hope you've liked and subscribed to the stream so far. We had some pretty good conversations. It's been getting better. You know, it's insane. I don't know how to I don't know how to feel. It's so difficult to judge people, though. But I feel like with some people I thought might go vegan, and some people I were like surprised that they would. It's weird. It's weird, right? We can never judge people. So. And another shout out for Linda for finding the secret number. And I think Martin was the first to comment on the stream, so also shout out for that. Yeah. Speaking about where you went yesterday was very powerful. Raven, it was hard, you know. It was hard for me. It was hard for Beetle of Babe also. You know, I think it was maybe harder for her than for me because I've been there before and it's the third time going there. But what's really, really hard is for me, what hits me always is leaving it, because it's like I get to go home and they get to be put into a gas chamber, into a slaughterhouse. It's really hard when you relate to this idea. Like, I didn't get close to them. Beetle Babe got a bit closer, so I get it's even harder, because when you look into their eyes, it's fucking difficult. But it's even with all that, even with my distance, trying to keep my distance and trying to do, just show what it was still hard, and it still sticks with you. Every time I go there, it sticks with me for a couple of days. So yeah. Oh my God, you're going to cry? I did cry, Walter. Thank you for wondering. Yes, strong men do cry. Contrary to what probably you'll be a child and your parents told you to not cry, and I feel bad if your parents told you that, but yes, men cry, women cry. It's a human thing. It's not necessarily. I would say in today's society, strong men cry. In a normal society, it wouldn't be a signal of strength. But in a society where people think that you are weak for showing emotions, it requires strength to actually show the emotions. So yes, I show emotions because I'm strong. Sorry, I don't know what was going there. Chip's so incredibly hard to be at a slaughter. It's so incredibly hard to be at a slaughterhouse. It is. I saw you also do that. Another than vegan. I saw you do that a lot also. Oh my God! Somebody used the F word. Oh no! You know what that means. You're just gonna get put in a timeout if you're gonna be using slurs. Nobody likes them. Just be nice, Everyone's, you know what this day is about. You know what this Pride Week is about. Pride Day, Pride Month, Pride, everything. You know what it's about. It's about letting them feel love, consensual love. It doesn't really matter the gender, the sex, the who you like. As long as you get consent from it, it doesn't matter. That's it. Love is love. It doesn't matter. Consent is all that matter. That's all it is. There's a 3-minute video. What's the other guy's TikTok?
It's like €2.
Do you have a TikTok?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. But you can find him on Instagram.
Yeah, the account is there. It's just empty. But
Yeah. Yeah.
just find me for now. Just find me on Instagram, Karmic Breath.
Karmic Breath on Instagram.
Appreciate all of you, even the anti-vegans. You're giving Chip views, which is good.
What are your pronouns? He, him. Thank you for asking me. I'll see you guys in the next one, probably tomorrow. It's gonna be really hot. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, But maybe you don't know when I'll end it. You think I'll end it now, but you don't know, Draculum is always first, so we don't know if Draculum will win this one or not. So maybe I closed it, maybe I didn't, maybe I do. See, I didn't close it.